Good evening, everybody. We're filling in for Brian. He had eye surgery earlier this week, and he might pop in, but uh, he can't look at the screen very long because of his work on his eye. See, we got Lance is in here, and John is in here, and Stephen Kessel was here earlier. I don't know if he still is here. Yeah, this is we're in the heart of the 48-hour group build. My first one is basically done. All I got to do is polish it and do final assembly. And the second one I just got out of the incubator dehydrator for the first round of paint on it. So we got stuff to play with tonight, and we'll see how things go. But yeah, working on the for the 48-hour one. The first one I'm doing is the monogram 43rd scale 69 Hemi Charger street machine, and we did do this. You can see it better because my light's so bright it blows everything out. It's in the sublime green, and the plastic wasn't. It looked good. There was no real swirl marks on it or anything, so we just cleaned and polished that to put our decals on it, and then hit clear coat on it for the body. For the interior is real basic. We got it all painted up. We did a wood grain console and a wood grain on the dash, and we on the shift knob we put a little green on that to match up with the paint on the body. And then our chassis, we got the engine built. Let's say it's the blown Hemi. We got our under chassis all done. We did the frame and exhaust in chrome and all that good stuff, and the chassis pan is in black. So that's pretty much that. Oh, the wheels are just a basic Krager style. I'll put them on there for now, but I'll definitely be swapping those out when I get something different. There he is. There is Brian. I hope you're feeling better. But yeah, that's what we got working on for that. And then the other one I'll put up later. But make sure everything is working. It appears to be. I see me on the TV behind it. Okay, it says signal is excellent. That's good. Stream health. Stream is healthy. Viewer activity. Okay. Hey, JT. So we're going to be working anyway. We're going to be working on this, getting this charger finished up, and I'll hand polish it for now. And then we get some more people in here later. I can mute myself out for a little bit and run the actual polishing wheel, because it's kind of noisy. Here's a save your stuff thing. The decals in this were pretty much trashed, and I wanted to do something on the body other than just to be the lime green. So I dug through the my decals, and this was actually some of the hood stripes for the Demon, and I cut them up and resized them and turned it into a kind of cool stripe for it So it's got that flash of black on the back, and also the hood is black, flat black. So it gives it a little extra color instead of just being just green. And Jason's putting his decals on. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Don't run the polisher. Hopefully this isn't too bad for you. Thanks, John. This was this kit was a gift, and I decided it would be the perfect thing for the 48-hour build, because there's not a whole lot to it, but we can make it look really good. I don't know if Jimmy's around tonight or not. He may have went to the races. This time of year, at least all the different tracks, usually at least one of them is running almost every weekend. Oh, I know the noise doesn't bother you, John, but I'm worried about the other guys. I know it doesn't bother Jason either, because he's probably doing the same thing. I'll hit these high spots real quick. It's not too loud? Okay, thanks. Good to hear. I just want to knock down some of the high spots, and then I can go back to hand polishing it. Can't do it too long anyway. My battery's kind of getting old in this thing, so after about 8 or 9 minutes, it runs down, and I have to put it back on the charger. Yeah. I understand the reason that you would be the loudest guy, because you can't tell. Hey, Chet, how you doing tonight? I used to do this all by hand. wet sand that spot a little bit. That's okay. We can do that. We have the technology. Got a couple boogers in the roof. Yeah, we might have to wet sand that. Hey, Gary. I have not on this one. When I used the actual Dremel, I did on a few years back because it spins a lot faster and has a lot more torque to it. But I only use that with the Novus 2, the fine, which is basically more just polishing and getting the kind of leveling everything out. So I got a couple spots here in the roof, but I want to go ahead and wet sand a little bit. And then I'll go back and finish polishing it. In fact, it was probably 10 years ago now, I did a kit, and before I was doing the foil, I actually painted the areas around where the badges were with silver paint, and then I painted over with the regular color. Then I went back with the polishing wheel and polished back through the colored paint until the silver showed through, so that the lettering would show. But yes, I have burnt through. In fact, I had the whole car done. I was doing one last pass on the driver's side, and I had something picked up some sort of contaminant on the polishing wheel, and it just chewed up the whole side of the car before I even realized it was happening. It never fails. I clean my booths. I spray it down with water before we spray. We always get some boogers in the top. Always. But they're usually not too bad. I got like 10 coats of clear on here, so I got plenty of room to work them down. And I'm using 2000 grit, so it yeah, for me, it's usually a happy accident if this one is molded in the color that I want and it doesn't have any swirl marks or anything. It has to be covered up with paint to hide them, where I can just do what I'm doing and just polishing down smooth and then rough sand it like a 2000 grit, just to put a little bit of tooth back on it and then shoot the clear on it. I mean, I did have to paint it too because we had to do the engine bay and paint the inside of it to match the interior and all that stuff. But so I know Jason's doing a 48-hour group build. Any of you other guys doing it too? Yeah, Chet, that's part of the reason I was excited to see that these Kaleido colors work so well because, I mean, I've got plenty of solvent paints and I'll continue to use them till they're gone. But yeah, the having to worry about the pollutants and all that stuff is a lot less with the acrylics, and they basically don't smell hardly at all. The clear varnish smells a little bit, but the regular paint, I can't even smell it when I spray it. So I just run my booth, and I got the water bucket deal that I tried, for the solvent stuff, and it worked okay. It wasn't great for the wintertime, but it takes out any even the small smells from the acrylic. You don't even know you're spraying it. So other than the varnish does have a little bit more smell to it, but nothing. Kevin's been all over the place. He was in Bruce's and Jason's live this morning, and I think I got theirs going. If it's going now or if it's starting later, I don't remember. Yeah. Yeah, I know you got mobility problems going too, don't you? So, well, at least you could do all kinds of models for the naked group build. If that's even running right now. Kevin, he's probably been eating at Taco Bell. Got that lettuce virus. Oh, Gary, I don't know if you saw it in the videos, but I took the motorcycle to the Indianapolis show, and it got second place. Okay, I think that one's out. Is this one out? Yeah, I don't feel it. Yeah, thanks, Gary. Yeah, I enjoyed building it. I'll probably do another one eventually, but yeah, I was kind of kind of excited that it took an award. And I ended up with first place in large scale, and that one got a second place in motorcycle. And in the street machine, my USAC Camaro got third place. And then I got the trophy for traveling, the traveling trophy for traveling the furthest. I don't off the top of my head. I could go look probably. I did it. Loading. I think it's a dog. Yeah, it's like a little Benji dog. And it's Donald Piggott, 1G, 2 T's. GT40 would be a good kit. Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably going to pick up that Impostore when it comes out from AMT round 2, whatever. I don't remember which brand name they put it under. I'll grab me one of those. I'll grab the short bed C10 when it comes out, so I can do my Dazed and Confused truck. And I got the Firebird funny cars already on pre-order. Should hopefully get that soon. And I got that Pontiac convertible coming out later this year too. I'll get one of those. I may get the A10 van, but I've already built one of those, but I may. I may get that kit, but I've already built one. Scratch built. No, not scratch built. I use a resin body to make the A100 van. Yeah, Gary, I make it a point, unless I'm doing a Ford, I pretty much always use yellow spark plug wires. Back there. There they are right there. If I'm doing like a Mustang, I will use the blue ones. But other than that, yeah, that's all I use is yellow. All right, John. We'll see you later, either here or over on with Bruce and the guys, depending on how long we run tonight. Got 20 watching. That's pretty cool. Okay. Yeah, grab me up one of them rotisserie chickens while you're at Walmart. They're so good. Them's good. They're not Costco good, but they are good. Can't beat the Costco ones. There's a lot of guys probably over on, if they're doing a 48-hour build, they're probably over in the Discord too, because I got the Discord one running as well. Hey, Jimmy. Okay, I still got a few spots on that fender. I'll get to those. Working on, oh, Scott, you're working on your 48-hour build? That's cool. That's what this is. And then I got the Bugatti over there too that I started once I, in between, was working on this one. Let me do this quick. Here you are. Okay. Get you, okay. Hi, Brian.
Hey, King. What's going on, buddy?
How are you doing?
I'm all right. I'm surviving. I guess that's what's important. Uh, I just wanted to come in. I'm just going to be in just for 20, 30 minutes.
Okay.
Um,
Sure.
Not long. I ain't building, obviously. I wanted to let everybody know what's going on with myself. Um, but before I get to that, I want to remind everybody to uh, keep some people in their prayers. And a lot of people don't know. I just found out yesterday. But Papa Z, y'all put Papa Z in your prayers. His wife is not doing well at all. She's been in the ER now for a couple of days. Well, she in ICU, I should say. Um, he found her unresponsive, and when they got her to the ER, she was having seizures. They had to sedate her, so she would quit having seizures. Hey, Joey, and they've tried to take her off sedation twice, and she goes back into seizures. So they're going to try it in the morning, take her off sedation. If she still has seizures, they're going to move her to a neurology hospital. That, and they've, in process of trying to find out what was going on with her, they found a mass on her lung. So
When it rains, it pours.
yeah, yeah. And I know she's already, I think she's already on oxygen and pretty much wheelchair bound too. So yeah, don't sound good. But so y'all keep him in your prayers. Y'all keep Mr. Griffin in your prayers, Fafa, um, and anybody else. Uh, we got some community members that ain't doing well. So, but I wanted to update everybody on myself. Um, Last weekend, I don't remember if it was Saturday evening or Sunday evening. I was watching the TV, and I began to notice some resemblance in my left eye that I had in my right eye not quite 2 years ago now. And I took a couple of days off in hopes that I would feel like coming in here and building. But my wife was, I don't know if she got what was going around with the um, explosive diarrhea, but she got it from something. So I was having to keep a watchful eye on her, worrying about her dehydrating. Um, but when I went back to work Tuesday, I knew I needed to go see my retina specialist. Uh, so I called right away. First thing Tuesday morning, uh, was there Wednesday. And my worst fears were confirmed that I had a detachment now in my left eye. My retina had detached. Uh, I knew going in it was detached, and I knew come Tuesday I was going to be this coming Tuesday I was going to be in surgery because Tuesday is our surgery day. Um, she told me, she did confirm it's detached. She said, but fortunately, she said right now it's a really, really small spot, and she feels confident that she can just laser it and get it to reattach in office. So it was lasered in office. Um, uh, that's not a fun process. Um,
I can't
it,
imagine it would be.
yeah, it's so yeah, everybody's been to the eye doctor. You put your chin in the thing and your forehead, right? She uses the magnifying thing with the light to look in your eye. Well, she has an assistant that palms the back of your head and holds your head into the chin rest and forehead rest, so you don't move. And she gets a magnifying glass. Um, they put like KY jelly or something on it, she holds it in your eye and she has to push it in your eye so you don't blink and while she's lasering your eye. And it's as fast as she can push a button for 2 solid minutes or more. All you're seeing is flashing green and you're having to look. So you're having to hold your eyes looking in a certain direction. For me, it was mainly up and right. Then I had to look up and left. And your eye gets warm. All the flash and light is fucking, it's worse than being in a disco. And then afterwards, you got this glob of shit in your eye, and you feel like you've had somebody pushing a thumb in your eyeball for 2 or 3 solid straight minutes. So yeah, it's not a fun process. My God, damn, Dan. But she wants me no physical activity. She said no reading and to limit my screen time. So more I can do to keep my eyes still, the better it off is for me. So modeling is definitely out. Of course, I ain't been doing much. Next weekend is the first weekend of the month. I have no idea what's going to hold, what's going forward, how long she's going to tell me to keep doing what I'm doing. I might go back Wednesday and have to have some more laser treatment. I don't know. I don't know what the future holds, but for me, it's about keeping my sight. It's about keeping my vision. And 2 years ago, when I detached on the right eye, I probably should not have been in here doing what I was doing. But y'all know I was going through multiple things, not just retina detachment, death of my mom, trying to deal with storm, and yeah, it was a bad situation. So I had to do something to keep things off my mind. So yeah, if y'all could keep me in your prayers. So like I said, if I don't post up by 3:00 next weekend, they ain't gonna be alive. So not for me. It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be the 37 group build for sure. But
that is the most amount of excuses for not building I've ever heard.
Yeah. Well. Okay.
You know, we got you covered. So between us all, we got it covered. So, and welcome, Donnie.
So, Donnie, how you doing?
Bob. Hello, Dan, and hello, Brian. I had to think about that one, Brian.
What's that, Donnie?
I had to think about your name.
You couldn't remember your name.
Thanks.
When you get old, like
God fuels.
When you get old like me, you can't remember but a couple of things. So anyway, I had my biopsy done Thursday. They found 2 lymph nodes that are 10 mm and one which is 20 mm. And I looked it up, and the 10 ones was your average size lymph nodes. The 21 is could be 2 things. It could be cancerous, or it could be infection from when I had pneumonia in April, or it could be infection from my kidney problems. We don't know yet.
When are they going to know something?
They better know something by the 10th of April, because that's when I go back to see my chemo doctor on 10th of April. That's what he's got me set up for, to go see him to discuss what they found, and the 6th of April, I got a PET scan from midsection to brain. I don't know why he's running that one, but oh well. I think what they're doing, to be honest with you, and this is just my theory, since I got good insurance,
Yep, they're running up the bill.
they're just running tests so they can get paid for it.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with being cautious. Make sure they didn't miss anything.
Well, yeah, but when you read in the medical thing that the lymph nodes that are 10 mm is normal, come on, guys. And also they tell you that it's possible scarring tissue from pneumonia in April. Come on. There ain't no sense of scaring somebody, because I'm going to be honest with you. That first weekend I was on here talking about this, I was scared that I had hit the replay button.
Yeah, my wife had double pneumonia really, really bad, probably about 15 years ago or so. And now she's got scar tissue in one of her lungs that they suspect was from having double pneumonia. She was on a ventilator. If it wasn't for the ventilator, she'd be dead.
Well, when I had my kids at home, raising them and through high school, I used to catch bronchitis from the kids real bad during the winter months. And
Yeah.
it put me down for a week or two. And I got a bad wheezing sound when you listen to my lungs, and I still got it, even though they cut this one out. I still got it. And the doctor that was doing the biopsy Thursday said, "You got a wheezing sound." I said, "Yeah, I've had it all my life, ever since I had bronchitis." And I said, one doctor said it could be something, and the other doctor said it could be nighttime asthma. So they put me on steroids and all that shit for asthma. Well, I want that. I said, all I can do is cough and it goes away. And I'm praying for Jeff.
Yeah, he did get some good news.
Yeah.
He said there was only one of the lymph nodes that let me go back and read the text message.
One lymph node had a cancer in it, and the other one,
yeah, and the other ones didn't. Yeah.
Yeah. He got some good news.
Yeah, good news. The nodes on the right lung they removed showed only the one cancer spot was removed, and the rest of the area had zero, no cancer. But still, something with when they treat his other lung, whenever they're going to go in there and do the medication they got to put him on, can make him sunburn really easy.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So unless he changes the date, you see, that's the medication. I have to take it. So it's the medication he has to take for it. That means I can't be in the sunlight for 6 to 8 weeks, or I could burn very bad and other health problems.
Yep.
And that's going to be
it's a chemo
going
or
to be done over
antibiotic.
six procedures over a 2-week period.
That's chemo. It's some type of chemo.
Yeah, but it's something where they go into his lung, though. He's not going for regular. He's got to take a medication for 6 to 8 weeks while they're doing. He's got to take a medication for 6 to 8 weeks while they're doing. He's got to take a medication for 6 to 8 weeks while they're doing. He's got to take a medication for 6 to 8 weeks while they're doing. He's got to take a medication for 6 to 8 weeks while they're doing. He's got to take a medication for 6 to 8 weeks while they're doing. He's got to take a medication for 6 to 8 weeks while they're doing. He's got to take a medication for 6 to 8 weeks while they're doing. He's got to take a medication for 6 to 8 weeks while they're doing. He's got to take a medication for 6 to 8 weeks while they're doing. He's got to take a medication for 6 to 8 weeks while they're doing. He's got to take a medication for 6 to 8 weeks while they're doing. He's got to take a medication for 6 to 8 weeks while they're doing. He's got to take a medication for 6 to 8 weeks he's got to start the medication before they do these lung procedures to him.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Who are we talking about?
Fuffa. It's some they go in and biopsy the spots in his other lung or something. It's confusing as hell. I don't understand none of it. I don't understand any of it.
Maybe he'll call me again and then we'll talk about it. But I know the chemo that I was on for my lung cancer, they didn't say nothing about being out in the sun, but the chemo I was on for my bladder cancer earlier, they didn't want me outside in the sun taking that chemo.
Right.
Well,
And
Jeff is
then-
probably he's got those pasty white thoughts. They didn't want to get damaged. Too much sunlight.
And then with the radiation, the 40 rounds of radiation I went through, they wanted me to limit my outside in the sun. So, but I still lost my bladder. So what the hell?
Pap.
Yo,
Hello, Fred.
what is going on, Mr. Griffin?
I love that Camaro. I mean that Nova. Ooh,
Thank you.
well, I messed that one up, didn't I?
That's all right. I about
Yeah,
messed it up. I messed it up on my own.
I had to
Yeah, I know.
I had to text Terry Wilson today. I saw the notification come up where he done the final on my appreciation bill, and I'm like, dude, I can't even go watch it because I'm not supposed to have any screen time. So he sent me some pictures that I could look at real quick, and damn, that looked good. Man, that color.
No screen
That color
time for
he
you.
put on that thing is beautiful.
Yeah, he did. He did.
No
a
screen
phenomenal
time, huh?
job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She said limit it. So she don't want me doing any reading and looking around. And she said, you can look at the TV because you're focused on a spot. I thought, she said, you can drive. And I said, well, I guess you don't know much about truck drivers and looking in mirrors, but
evidently not.
I try to move my head when I'm driving.
Especially when you're looking down at the windshields and the truck cars that are going by you.
Yeah. I'm trying to move my head slowly instead of move my eyes, because I got a big glob of floaters that if y'all everybody would probably experience them at some point in time in your life, but my detachment is a small spot, like up in the 130 position of the top of my eye.
Oh, wow.
And if you remember back that from schooling, that when you light enters your eye, it flips 180 degrees.
I didn't know.
Oh my God!
I didn't-
So everything
learn
everything you see is opposite. So like the floaters for me, when I move my eye, go from the right side across to my left. So the floaters are stuck up on the left of my eye. The vitreous is stuck there with an air pocket in it. And that was the area that was detached. She lasered the shit out. Lasered the shit out of me. I'm gonna ask her if she knows how many times she shot me. And I still don't know what I'm gonna have to pay for it, but I'm sure it's gonna be.
Hey Fred, you can fix that
$1,500.
floater, can't you?
Do what?
You can fix that floater, can't you?
Yeah, he can punch me.
Well,
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
well, I
Just
can let him
that
go
way.
underwater. I can let him go
Uh-huh.
underwater for about 20 foot. Get him down there as long as he hold his breath long enough, and I can set off about 50 pounds of C4 and look
Yeah,
right at
that'll
it.
work.
Well, hell, that'll make my whole body float, won't it?
Well, but just make your eyes black a little bit. But after that, do you know what floaters actually are, Brian? Has she ever
Yeah.
explained that to you? It's
I
embryonic.
know. I know
It
exactly.
is
what they are.
embryonic fluid that was
Yeah.
around your eye or on your eye
No,
when
it's
you were born.
Yeah, it's embryonic fluid in your eye. It's a
In your eye.
gel,
Mhm.
and then
Yep.
as you get older,
Yep.
It turns into a jello like, and because of that, it gets heavy and starts
Mhm.
pulling away from the retina.
Yep.
And
Okay.
everybody at some point in time in their life is going to go through it.
Mm-hmm.
If you live long enough, it just happens to be
I'm just
somebody like me that's nearsighted. From what I've researched, I was really nearsighted. They see the floaters better than somebody that's got normal or farsighted vision, and it's because my my cataract surgeon told me
I thought you was going to say
he's strong nearsighted too. He's stronger than me, and he said we literally have microscopic vision up close. I told him, I said I love my close up vision. I told him, doing my hobby stuff,
Help me.
I get 6 to 8 inches from it, and I don't need a magnifying glass. I don't want a magnifying glass. It throws off. It throws everything off. And he said, he said, I understand that.
Okay, hold on a second, Fred. First off, we know it's truck stop money shots, according to Jimmy. If you're a certain age, you'll understand that joke. If you're not, I don't care. Okay. The 15% of the lung they took, there was that one small cancer cell, and the rest of it was clear. So they know it wasn't spread.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now the second part of this, Donnie, you're going to understand. You know what a bronchoscopy is. You just had one done.
Yeah.
Okay, so what they're doing is going in with a specialized light. And they're zapping the cells. Between that, and it's not a chemo. I can't remember what Dr. Urosky said. Urosco. But what it will cause me is my skin to literally blister. They can cause severe bleeding problems and other health problems. And I have to stay out of the sun literally 6 to 8 weeks.
I wonder if because they're going into your lung and doing what they're doing, if they're giving you a really strong antibiotic, because antibiotics will make you burn quick out in the sun too.
Yeah.
I believe so. So I don't know that I am doing good, other than you can see the battle wounds. You don't see all 5 of them from R2D2 tearing the living shit out of me. And I hate to say this, but Fred, I severely disappointed seeing you last Saturday night.
What'd you do?
A beautiful, beautiful young girl from the Asian continent wanted to give me a bath.
Yeah, sponge bath.
And my heavily medicated and very painful body was looked at her and went, no. And then afterwards I went, son of a bitch, Senior would hate me right now with a passion. He's rolling in his grave.
Shit, I would too.
I was mad, but oh God, the 3 nurses last Saturday and Sunday, they hugged the living shit out of me. I'm like, yeah, please try not to hurt me any more than I already am.
Speaking of Senior, Vicky and I, we've been running around all day, like we do most Saturdays. But she asked me, she said, where did we all eat dinner at up there? It was actually last year. I thought she was talking about when we all went to eat dinner at below the show.
Y'all were too good to eat with us last year. You went somewhere else.
No, we went to that's what I was trying to remember. I told her it was Sidelines. She said, no, not where, we all went the year before that, which, I can't, it's hard for me to remember one day the next.
Yeah, that was Sidelines.
That was Sidelines where we all went, and then Senior was over there, flirting with her skirt.
Yeah, because it was Halloween weekend. So
it was Halloween
as a nurse. So
yeah.
You know how he is.
Yeah. Crotchety old rascal. But anyhow, she was like, well, let's go where we went last year. It was that steak and rib place over there, other side of Walmart. That's where all of us went. But you had a damn open invitation.
We went to, what was that, Country Boys or something like that? We had a good time.
Depends on your point of view of that one.
Had a second birthday of the weekend. And I got blamed for both of them, and I didn't have nothing to do with it.
No, I didn't blame you for the second one. I blamed you all for that. Let's clarify that. First one, if you were me, Brian, you even admitted it.
That second,
Yeah, I would have blamed me too.
that second one was funny as hell. Oh my god, that was hoot.
Oh Lord.
So yeah, despite like I said, I asked to have Acme the procedure put off to Acme, but I've got to take the medicine maybe around that time, so that one's going to be a little tentative. Elsewise, I've got to dress and head to toe and keep my face covered and keep directly out of the sunlight. So
You got a burqa or something?
huh?
You got a burqa you can wear or something?
No. And you know the worst, you know, everybody says, "Well, what's going to happen if you stand in the sun?" I said, "Well, I could look like the love child of Lieutenant Dan and Jeff C. Kennelly."
Jeff,
I don't wanna
whatever
look
you do,
like that.
if you wear a burqa, make sure it's not white. Okay.
Yeah, because we know
We don't want you wearing a white sheet. We
no,
want something other than white.
no, don't wear a white one.
You know what? You don't want me looking like Casper.
No,
that ain't
we
where
don't
we're
want
going.
you looking.
I
we
know
don't
where
know,
you're
we don't
going,
want
Fred.
you looking like you're gonna go burn a cross in somebody's front
Yeah,
yard.
Brian, I knew that as soon as you said that.
but you know, hell, he might feel at home down there, or he might.
Well, yeah. Well, he might get some help down there in Georgia to do it.
The stories I could tell.
Uh,
The stories that I could tell.
All right, guys, I've got to get going because I got to take a bunch of medicine. Y'all have a great rest of your night.
I'm gonna go too.
You too, Jeff.
All right, thank you.
All right, thanks for leaving me in here with Lieutenant Dan.
Yeah, I can't.
Bastards.
So
It's not.
I know you can't.
Where do you think Jimmy's getting into sugar daddies from, Lieutenant Dan?
This is
You know,
no,
I hope Jimmy's
he's
listening.
trying
now
to,
that you
he's
said
trying
that.
to buy his way into being my sugar daddy.
I actually got a sugar daddy gift for Jimmy the other day, but I don't think I'm going to give it to him now that you said that.
okay. Oh, this stuff is.
All right, he must be on a date with his mom or Kevin Smith or one of the other.
No, Jimmy was in chat. He was in chat earlier.
Yeah,
right
he
when
was
I
in
talked to him,
chat
he
just a
was
little
in
bit
chat.
ago. So
I hope I entertained you for a few minutes. And Brian, stay away from the money shots, for God's sakes.
The money shots.
Fred, you're going to have to explain that one to him in text.
no, he's a grown ass man. He understands it.
Wait, what did Brian say?
I'm trying to. Oh, I think he's talking about you, Dan.
Guys,
I'm trying
hey,
to figure out why he's making that comment.
I got to say this is the only group of people where my generosity has been
Abused,
accused of being
not accused, abused.
trying to groom older men's bodies.
Yeah. He's
I jumped on here to
I just thought I was being
pray
nice
for
after
everybody,
a while.
and
Whatever
now
the
I
opposite
need
of
prayer.
pedophile is.
Well, good luck finding Kevin Smith. He's on a date with Jimmy and his mom.
Where is
He's driving them around.
Jimmy's literally keeping it all in the family.
Oh shit!
I'm a mean human being. I'm going to hell, so what? I'm going to be there with a lot of great friends. Gentlemen, you have a good one and stay safe.
You too, Jeff.
Later, Jeff.
Glad you got to see me today.
I jumped on here to pray for. I jumped on here to pray for everybody. Now I need prayer listening to you all.
Good.
ain't no bad words.
That's if Bob don't mind if I say a quick prayer. Bob's ignoring me.
I'm muted. Go ahead.
Do what?
I said go ahead. I was muted because I was running my
Oh.
drum.
All right. So, Brian came on and was asking everybody to pray for a few people and himself. So I was on my couch, wasn't planning on getting on here, but when I heard that, I thought, well, we need to just go ahead and pray now. And and then we can pray again later. But so let's just pray. Heavenly Father, we come to you in the name of Jesus. Lord, you know the situation, you know all the prayer requests, and we just ask, Father God, that your hand be moving in all these different situations. The woman that's in the hospital going into seizures, to Brian and to Jeff and to Kevin Smith, and pretty much everybody, God, that you know of that has been the prayer request has been asked to be sent up for this person or that person. We just ask, Father God, that your hand be in this whole mix of it, and that you heal each and every one of them. We thank you for it. In Jesus' name, amen.
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 All right.
All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go
Okay.
watch some tube. Being I'm not allowed to do anything.
Well, do it with your eyes closed.
No, that ain't happening. I even tried that earlier, and it got the one day that I don't have nothing to do today because I already went grocery shopping. You done that yesterday. I thought, yeah, I don't have to come home and worry about doing nothing later. Now I can't sleep. Damn. Oh well.
What about not even wearing sunglasses helps with that, or?
Well, yeah, I damn near now that I got this big glob of floaters in here with this bright light on, or when I'm in the grocery store, it's I feel like I should be cool and wear sunglasses indoors too. But I mean, I've already got one permanently dilated pupil from detached retina, and I don't want another one. I don't want to go through the same thing again. But I mean, if I'm outside, I can't even go walk out to the mailbox or take the garbage outside without putting on a pair of sunglasses because it's brutal.
Yeah. Well, I don't know that pain, but I do know pain, and I don't wish it on nobody. So
yeah, there's actually no pain to it. Even with the eye surgery, I didn't feel nothing. Even with the feeling sensation come back, I mean, I know it's everything is mental, and there's a lot going on that I mean, most of the people in this group know that's at home with my wife's problems, but yeah.
Wow,
but this is it's something that can be corrected.
It's pouring down like pouring piss out of a boot.
But this is something that can be corrected, though, right? Over time.
Who, for me?
Yeah.
My pupil might work again eventually one day if the nerves ever heal back together. But eventually, in my left eye, the vitreous will fully come off the retina. But there, with my nearsightedness, and especially in my right eye, she went in and lasered 360 degrees around it. She still has a fear that my right eye one day the retina could tear, but she believes if it does, it's going to be in front of going to the macula, because the macular is healthy and it's thick.
Yeah,
it's from the macular forward of the eye towards the pupil that the retina is really thin. She wasn't concerned with anything happening in my left eye. It was her and my cataract surgeon that convinced me to go ahead and do it and just get it done with. And neither one of them thought anything would happen, which it's almost completely off the top of my eye, the vitreous. So, hopefully, anything happens, it's not going to happen up top, which is not good. If anything happens, it's like now it's kind of up in the corner. But I could go go in Wednesday and she wants to do more lasering, and then I go back and see her in a week and she might want to do more lasering. So there ain't no telling. There ain't no telling. I'd rather have lasers once a week for a couple of weeks before I go have another retina eye surgery, because that ain't no fun.
Yeah.
That ain't no fun at all.
I don't
wish that. I don't wish that on my worst enemy. Just to go
Yeah.
through it, the mental aspects, because I mean, you can never unsee what happened to you,
Right.
and I can't never unsee what happened to me. There's, as
Yeah.
soon as my eyes open in the morning, I know I can see it.
Right.
So, but I mean, I got good vision, so I don't need glasses except to read up close. So I can't complain, especially from where I came from.
Yeah. I need to learn the anatomy of the eyeball. I've learned over the last about 30 days the anatomy of the heart, because I had a heart attack on the 26th of last month, and I wanted to learn this stuff because I thought for sure I was going to die that day here in my driveway.
Whoa.
And they did stents on the 29th, but I'm still not. I like today, I should not have been out in the garden pulling up metal T-post, but I couldn't get anybody to come over and help me out. So I just went out there with a spade shovel and started digging around them and hooked onto them with the tractor and drug them out of the ground. It was getting off and on that tractor, pulling, unhooking that one to hook to another one. And I shouldn't have been out there, but at least I know I did it, and I survived.
Yeah, and that's just me. I can't. I'm not supposed to do anything physically exerting myself.
Exerted.
Because your blood pressure is affected in your eyes, and your eyes are already brittle. They got really fine blood vessels in them. So, I got to be careful about getting my heart rate up and getting my blood pressure up, and because that can intensify the detachment. So,
yeah, Don, you need to start turning your air compressor off before you get on a live. Donnie.
Who?
Donnie.
Why?
You had your air compressor on there. I heard it kick on.
No, that's my AC.
Oh,
My air compressor ain't on.
I'm kidding. I was blaming you, and it was me.
Let's see. All right,
Anyway.
what's next?
Well, Brian, I'm definitely going to keep you in prayer. I'm a firm believer in prayer, and it's what brought me through on many occasions. So he's got you covered. You'll be all right. You'll heal up, just like Jed will. So
Joe, I had a second detachment in my right eye about 3 weeks later, and she couldn't do surgery right away. I had to go get cataract surgery, which they always recommend after retina surgery that you wait 3 months.
Yeah.
And I had to be forced into it a month later. And 1 week and 1 day later, I went back to the retina surgeon after cataract surgery, and my retina reattached itself. And the only way that happens is through the power of God.
Absolutely.
And that my retina surgeon told me she had never seen that before.
Yeah.
And my cataract surgeon, I was the second time he'd seen it. And the first time he was doing his internship with a doctor who was of age, and that was the first time that doctor had seen it. So it doesn't happen very often. It's like your chances of it happening are less than 1 in a million with retina detachments that it reattaches itself.
Yeah.
The only way that happens is through the grace of God, and I know that.
Oh yeah. Well, to add to that testimony, when I went to the hospital and they transported me to another hospital, and I got there and they started running even more tests, and they come back and they told me, they said, we found 4 aneurysms, 2 of them in your growing area, and which is normally where they go into your heart from, is from your growing area. So they couldn't use that area. And there had to be a reason God wanted them to use my right wrist to go into my heart, because after getting the stents on the 29th, they came to see me on the 30th in the morning, and they said, well, we did another check. Remember, we sent you down for another CAT scan to make sure everything was good. And they said, we can't find any aneurysms now. I said, well, that was God just putting a mask up there for some reason. You had to use my right wrist for his purpose, not yours. And they said, well, it didn't make sense. I said, well, that makes sense to me. But yeah, it's all in God's timing, his planning. We go through things and we don't understand. A lot of times we don't understand it, but we have to understand also that there's a plan behind it, that God, if we trust God, he's going to bring us through. It may not be exactly how we thought maybe it might happen, but it will happen. Just like Fred Henry there, we pray for him all the time, and we figured out the best, God's answered prayer to that is sometimes he just shuts him up. So
damn, okay.
I'm just
Fred,
picking
I
on,
hope you didn't
I'm
piss
picking
him
on
off.
Fred because I hadn't picked on him in a while.
You know what, too, Joe? You can keep your damn comments to yourself, too. So, how about that?
Okay. Oh, man.
All right, guys. I'm going to go.
All
All
right.
right, Brian.
Oh, I
Y'all
scared
have a
off
good
mine,
night.
damn it.
Take it easy.
Y'all take care, too. I'm going to get out of here and go back and watch this on my TV.
Oh, you're gonna leave Fred upset with us, so he pick on us now.
I ain't upset. I ain't
Fred
upset, but
he
ain't
ain't
nobody gonna cross my bridge first and not get told
I
off.
just messing with you, Fred.
I know that.
Oh, Fred.
All right.
Fred.
Y'all have a good night. Hopefully,
done.
Hey, Brian.
yeah,
See
like y'all just remember next weekend, if I don't post anything up by 3, there's not going to be a live from me. So, I'm sure I'll put it in chat, Dan, that what I find out Wednesday. So, all right, y'all have a good night.
All right, Brian. I'll holler at you next week.
Brian.
Catch
Peace
bro.
out.
Okay. Hey, Jimmy.
What's up, Bob?
Shit, I've been muted this whole time. God damn it.
And we've been wondering how to do that for years.
You-
Where is my darn things? I tell
You
you what,
shut your
everybody,
damn mouth.
everybody, I tell you what, you need to move at least once in your life. That way you can find new stuff that you know that you had, but you never remember where you put it.
Problem is, Fred, when I move at one time, I find my new stuff, but I lose my old stuff.
Well, that's just it. I'm finding stuff that I bought 10 years ago and going, oh man, I need that. And then I find out I got a bunch of other stuff that I didn't know.
What was Brian gonna find out on Wednesday? What's wrong with Jimmy?
Huh?
See, we already know it's the extra chromosome.
No, I could have told you I had that. You don't need no test for that.
Shit, I lost my fuel.
We found a childhood picture of Jimmy.
Oh my God, never mind. I ain't even getting into this. I ain't even
What
getting
was
into
it? I missed it.
It was one of your
They
childhood.
found a chopped up picture of you.
Is it that photo of me at the dirt track?
No. No. Not at
said you
all.
was born with a suspended license.
Yeah.
And the DUI.
Oh, speaking of degenerates.
Hey, what's up?
And it's
See who's on. Good. Just
how many who I know Bob's doing the 48-hour group bill, right? Who else is doing it? Jimmy? Darren?
No.
no, I'm working this weekend. So
I ain't either. My kid
Bob's on its second model for that build.
my kid
Yeah.
went,
He's
I
on
got
his
I picked the kit, but I was just like, I was so intrigued on working on the Dauberton engine here. About 9 o'clock last night, I was like, oh crap, man. I just remembered that the 48-hour group bill started. I ain't going to do it. And that was when I spilled. If y'all notice, I have a brand new mat. This is a brand new mat. I had to go buy it today. My old mat had a slit right down through here. I knew it was there, but you know how I found it? I dumped all that right there, which was lacquer thinner. I was cleaning a brush out, and it just went bloop, and it just went right out on the mat, and it got under it, and I had to holler help for more paper towels, and we got everything cleaned up. I had to repaint the engine. I had to repaint the block. I'm sorry, the oil pan with chrome. Jimmy?
Yeah.
I'm here to tell you, buddy. This Fusion Firm, I airbrushed it on that oil pan, but I airbrushed it. But when I had to touch it up, look at that.
That sounds good.
That is brushed.
You brushed it when you touched it up, didn't you?
That looks good.
And it worked. I mean, it turned out. It really came out good. And I was just like, God, man. I mean, I dodged a bullet. This, however, I had to redo the whole thing. So, no harm, no foul. This bad boy is going over here to the side. And
don't spill anything else on it.
Oh God, dude, man. You want to talk about a pucker factor? I had a pucker factor. So anyhow, but hey, at least I got a new mat. I'm not going to cut on this mat. I will use that to do all my cutting.
Yeah, I can tell it's new because I still got the lids on the corner pockets.
You know what I did, Bob? Hold on. They flap this way.
Yeah.
I cut them off. Oh, yeah. And I cut that off, and I flipped it around.
Oh, okay.
That's not a bad idea. I should do that.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So
lie to him, Donnie.
Do what?
Damn.
Lie to him to make him feel better.
So public service announcement, don't pour crap on this thing. But I'm here to tell you the sides actually saved a lot of this. If it hadn't been for that cut down through there, it wouldn't have got on my desk. It didn't do shit to the desk. Look at that. That had lacquer thinner on it last night at about this time. Didn't do a thing to it. So really, I dodged a big time bullet on that one. So
hell yeah.
Yeah, I got one of the, what is it? It was 9x14 self-healing.
Oh, what? Oh, yeah. It's supposed to. It is self-healing, Bob. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of them. Yeah.
One of the green.
I knew I had to go to Hobby Lobby for something.
Cut a little bit off because this is not.
Did that fit right down in there, Bob?
Oh no, I had to cut a little bit off each edge.
Did you? Okay.
Because it's 9 and this is only like 8 inches across here.
Yeah, I almost bought.
So I cut like a half inch off each side.
Yeah, and cut it myself.
But I did that.
I got a small one like you.
I got all kinds of cuts in mine because I keep doing decals on it. So I went ahead and got it's not what they're like $10. So if I cut it too bad, just go get another one. But
yeah, they're not too expensive.
No. I knew I had to go to Hobby Lobby for something. I was going to get one of the mats. I've been out yard sailing all day.
And I got the little cup tray over here too. I got all my cotton swabs and that kind of sort of stuff in it.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. Let's try this again.
I left it upstairs. I didn't score pretty good yard sailing.
Did you?
Yeah, them goofy little figure dudes, them Funko Pops.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I found a Chuck Norris one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Found a couple NASCAR things too. I've been messing around all day. Friggin' that damn mental alarm from work. My eyes opened right at 3 o'clock this morning, and I just have been awake. I was able to come down here a little bit earlier this morning and do a couple things. Got interior two-tone black and tan
Cool.
for the El Camino. Did the seats. See, did the dash.
I don't think you'd even be able to see it, but I would put it in there, I guess.
And then I have paint on my hands, so I'm not touching his body much. Then yeah. About what she gonna look like.
It looks neat. I like it.
Bit different.
Hold on. Jimmy, put it back. I didn't get a chance. Oh, I like it.
Mhm.
What color is that
And I got-
body?
I do
This
like
is
that.
Ford. That is Ford shit brown.
So why not throw it on El Camino, right? It does look good.
I
Back in the
wanted to
day-
do something. I wanted something brown and tan two tone.
Mhm.
I thought brown looked good with the gold.
Back in the day, I had a Ford shit brown Ranchero.
Like I said, the whole idea with this build is I wanted something to display at the show with the little homies. So it's the whole reason for the build.
I thought it was you wanted to play 14.
What, Dan? No, so your mic's cutting out a little bit. Oh, and then this is the motor for the El Camino. Big 572 with the a little flame 90s shit. Little focus up. Flame valve covers, intake, all that.
Cool.
That was for a mini truck build, but it's harder than I thought to get a 572 to fit in an S10.
Yeah. Especially with the headers on it.
Yeah. But it fit really good in this El Camino.
El Camino.
All right, let's try that. Does that sound any better?
Yep,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah, to
And then
put
I
my
got-
wireless mic on.
I got to paint this tonight. I got a little chain steering wheel to go in it.
How tasteful.
It's the El Camino full of damn amigos.
God. Oh shit! Ice is going to be knocking at your door again,
That's
bro.
what I was thinking.
I thought about building an ice van to put behind this thing, actually, when I display it.
Why I'm so concerned about that hump? Because I got a damn whatchamacallit going. I got a console going on there. Duh. Is there a particular part of any of y'all's builds that you despise doing the most?
Putting fuel pump on.
That's legit,
Final
Donnie. I
assembly.
mean,
What did he say?
What is the one? What is the
What did
one
Donnie say? What was Donnie saying?
putting a fuel pump on?
I don't know why. I don't know if I despise it, but I always run into a mental block when it's time to put the clear on. Just seems like it's that one phase where it could go really well or it could turn to shit.
Absolutely.
True. I'm doing what the part of a build I hate doing the most, flocking. I would just soon.
Flocking's not bad. I hate decals.
That's my second.
I used to
Yeah.
hate decals. I've kind of got over that.
Decals aren't bad. Flocking, it's not horrible. It just gets everywhere.
You know what? You know what helped me get over hating decals was getting that coffee mug warmer.
Jesus, really?
Yeah, that might be.
I just keep my water hot the whole time. Makes it hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I hate doing is clear parts. No matter what I do, I always somehow do something to screw up the windshield.
I'll either
rear
get
window.
paint on them or I get glue on them.
Yep, something.
You know,
I always have some little thing I gotta try to fix. Or I open up the box like the GTO and the glass is melted. For some reason, I've had that happen a lot with AMT kits. I open up the box and the glass is melted.
I quit hitting on AMT.
You had me at AMT.
I'm not hating on them, but
Another
I've had a
modeling
weird
travesty.
amount of melted glass come out of AMT kits.
Because they're a hot item.
That was
Yeah,
you
they're
know what?
hot.
That GTO, I couldn't believe it was an AMT. That was
Well,
a
I'm gonna
wonderful kit.
hush because my favorite go-to kit's the '67 Chevelle Pro Street. Who makes it? AMT. So it is what it is.
They all have their issues. I get it.
Oh,
I feel like I've had more stinkers with AMT. But, so.
All right, I gotta.
that ain't a feeling. That's a fact.
Oh man.
I don't know, but I've built some really nice AMT kits too.
I can turn
Like that
around.
that GTO was a wonderful kit.
I need to turn around and see how many of mine are.
It was just the glass.
Right now, I'm fucking busy. Did Brian give y'all an update about Rick Zinks? Why?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He did earlier when he first jumped.
Okay.
About who?
Rick, Papa Z.
No.
About Francis. Oh, you wasn't on here?
Either.
Well, you
Which
you
I felt like a bad friend. I didn't know Rick was married.
you would wait until I get my finger in the flocking. Hold on, I'll read it to you, Don. Let's see. Text.
Is he okay? Ain't he?
Oh, it's not Rick. It's his wife. She had to go to the hospital last Tuesday. She has sepsis, and anyhow, yeah, that's not.
You don't
good.
need to say no more, Fred.
Once they got her to the hospital, she went into. I don't know if she went into shock but she went. She started having seizures. They've kept her out, and they had to sedate her because of the seizures. They've tried to wean her off the sedation today, and she went back into having seizures. So, anyway, I checked on him at about 1800, and he said she's having an MRI scan done this week. Oh, I'm sorry, she's having an MRI brain scan done this evening. After the neurologist sees it, we should have a better idea about what is going on with the seizures. Step one is to get the seizures to stop before any of her other issues can be addressed. We might get more info in the morning, but it may not be until Monday. But thanks for keeping him in your prayers, and he'll keep us informed. So anyhow, that's the latest on that. I tell you, it's I've known Rick a long time. Him and Francis have really been a part of our family. But
that septus is no thing to play with.
No, it is not.
I know. I've had it about 6 times in the last 4 years.
Yeah, it's not anything. It's not anything to take lightly.
Matter of fact, April, when I went in the hospital last April, I thought it was septus again, but it wasn't. It was a kidney infection. Which could have went right into septus.
Yeah, I didn't even know I had it when I did. I went for my post-op.
No, you don't know.
And the nurse took my vitals, and she ran out of the room real quick without saying anything. And the doctor came in, and he took my vitals and says, "You need to go to the hospital." I said, "Oh, I do." He said, "Yeah,
you really know."
Pressure. Okay, well, I'll go. I'll walk over there. He says, "No, we're gonna put you in an ambulance, drive you across the street."
You really messed up when you wake up in the hospital bed, and it's 2 days later, and you're trying to figure out how you got there.
I lost one.
I remember some drunks like that.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, yeah.
Drunk.
Sounds like Jimmy after taking his mom to a concert.
I remember a night of drinking like that. I woke up and I was like, and I was what was weird. I mean, I was a teenager, I was still in high school. I remember my foot on the clutch and on the brake, and lightly tapping the accelerator on my old Camaro. And I was at a red light. I woke up in my bed the next morning. That's all I remember. I don't know how my car got home. I don't know how I got home. I was, let's just say, I do not know. And to this day, 50-something years later, I still don't know how I got home. None of my buddies. I have asked buddies. They remember seeing me that night where I was at. I don't even remember going to the plaza that night. Cruising around.
So, Fred, you know all the studies of fatigue in our industry.
Oh yeah.
And the effects. Well, we had I worked at this airline, Minneapolis. This is about back in like 2000, I think.
Mm-hmm.
We had a DC-10. We had to change number 2 out on the ramp in Minneapolis, and we had to get it done because the plane was already sold. You know, we worked like 46 hours straight. I mean, I'm talking at the airplane, no breaks, no nothing. And when we were done, I taxied this airplane over to the run-up pad with flight attendants on board because that's how pressed for time we were.
Oh, wow.
Did the power assurance runs and all the paperwork, taxied it from the run-up pad to the gates. And when we set brakes, I looked over at the guy that was sitting in the right seat with me, and I went, how did we get here? So freaking tired. I did not remember taxiing this 200-foot long airplane from one end of the airport to the other. That was scary.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, let's go make sure the wingtips are still there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, did you see that thing on Facebook this morning? I don't know if you did or didn't, but it was a wingtip strike.
No, where?
I don't know if it was recent. I don't know if it was recent, but they come in. I guess it was, hard gust, downdraft, but it showed the aft wing.
Oh, I think I did.
And the winglet, the bottom winglet, it went from a solid piece of fiberglass to nothing but a bunch of dust
and shredded it
in shreds.
I don't know if I saw that one or not.
But the caption on it was, "What would you do if you saw this outside your window?" I'm sitting there going, "I would shit." I don't know. I would be
like, son of a bitch, somebody's got to fix that.
Yeah.
Shit a brick.
I don't know. I've seen so much shit in this industry. It'd take a lot to shock me.
Yeah, me too. Because I'm somebody. Somebody asked one time, as far as the skid plate back there on the back. Somebody asked one time, I said, what's that thing for?
Oh, a tail skid?
Yeah.
Oh, did you see that the other day? The Kalita 777-300 dragging its butt down? Oh, man.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of dragging stuff today, me and Vicky's we're headed to go do our running around. We get behind this jacked up 4-wheel drive truck.
Right back.
And it's got a air hockey table in the back. This dude had to have seen this when he loaded the air hockey table. But I told Vicky, I was like, look on the driver's side rear under the axle. He's dragging something. I thought it was a strap that he had the air hockey table there, come loose or what. No, he's dragging his rear shock had come loose from the frame. And it was he was dragging it down the road. I mean, he drug it for like 5 or 6 miles. And we finally got caught up to him at a red light. And I rolled my window down and said, "Hey, dude," I said, "You got a shock dragging on your driver's side over there on the rear?" "Yeah, somebody just told me just a minute ago." I was like, "Okay, have fun."
I'll never forget when I was a kid, my dad had an F-150, and we lived 30 miles from town. And my mom is driving us into town, and there's smoke coming out of both rear wheel wells. We're going down the freeway, and my mom's like, "What is that?" We're like, "What is that? What is it?" So we get to town, and she calls my dad. She drove the whole 30 miles with the freaking parking brake on. All that smoke was the brake pads were running off and burning off. And that was when I learned that my mom couldn't drive. That was the first of many vehicles she upped up.
Yeah. I learned my mom couldn't drive when she happened to back into the one tree next to our driveway. There's one tree and she backs into it.
So I don't know what Delta flies, Fred, but you know that Kalita 777-300 because that's so long, it's got what's called a semi-lever gear truck. There's actually a big actuator on the front of the gear.
Yeah.
That when they rotate, it keeps the truck from tilting, so it stands on its tiptoes on the rear tires. This guy had over-rotated so much that even those wheels came off the ground.
Oh my God! Wow.
On the 200s, which is what we have, the clevises are there for that actuator, but the 200 short doesn't need that system. Shorter, I should say.
I do not know what is wrong. Damn. I don't know why I'm. Wait a minute. There we go. Now I'm back to live.
What is Kevin talking about? 11-year-olds? You all throw with a neighborhood again?
11-year-old kid, not a 11-year-old kid, not a 21.
Oh shit! I just loaded primer in the wrong gun. God dang it!
There we go. Let's see. What am I doing?
I don't know.
Let me dump. All right, this is dry. Let me dump this.
We may actually get color on the Lamborghini.
Lamborghini?
That's the way Dominique pronounces it.
Lamborghini.
Calls it a Lamborghini.
Lamborghini.
So Dan, I didn't know this. That wide body Porsche I got from Dom. I didn't know it was a completely separate body it come with, that kit.
Yeah.
A wide body
It
kit.
should tell you in the instructions what it replaces.
It's not going with any instructions. That's the weird part.
Oh, you got it already?
Yeah, I got my box from Dom.
right. That's
I
right.
got it.
Yeah, I know.
3 days
I hope Don is listening because I talked to him. I was like, "Hey, Don, I saw Jimmy got his package already, and mine hasn't shipped yet."
He likes me better than you.
He's going to send it out on Monday. He claims.
I think he was waiting for you to send him a.
Yeah,
You were sending him a shipping tag.
Yeah, I sent it to him like 5 days ago. That's why I was checking into it.
Oh, okay.
He said he's been under the weather, or whatever.
Yeah, he's been. Yeah.
Yeah, last time I talked to him in Zoom, he wasn't feeling the greatest. Mine showed up like 2 days later.
Yeah, well,
that's all right. My package is still floating around in the mail.
Oh, wonderful! So you may or may never see it again.
Well, it's been to the Columbia Post Office 6 times in the last 7 days.
I've had such terrible luck with the USPS over the years. I loathe them.
Well, we're in
they're just a stereotypical government entity.
Oh, I've never had an issue.
I read an article the other day. They said basically these postmaster generals get their bonuses regardless what their customer satisfaction scores are.
I've never had an issue with USPS. I've had more issues with UPS.
When I lived out in LA, they were absolutely terrible. It got so bad that the guy that ran the post office up by me wouldn't take my calls. They lost so much stuff.
I think that's because of where you were living at.
Oh, one of the worst things was I had an order from Hobby Zone. I had a couple of shelf modules. And the Hobby Zone modules come in these thin boxes. They almost look like an iPad if they're in a package. And I think somebody was trying to steal it, right? So My package is missing. I file it. All of a sudden, it shows up in my inbox or my mailbox. Just the plastic bag. It was cleanly cut open with a knife. He crumpled it up and just stuck it in my mailbox so he could show it delivered.
Wow.
I went down to that post office, and the head guy there, because I had talked to him about some other model kits that disappeared and were I had said show delivered, and when I opened up the box, I had my neighbor's mail. And when I took the boxes to her, they said they never got mine, which may or may not be true, but I lost a couple of nice eBay finds. And this guy wanted to hassle me over the value of the claim. We had a lot of words.
Mine probably helps a little bit. Is the postmaster up here is a good friend.
Well, I haven't had.
Oh, it's not the local post office. It's the regional one that's screwing it up.
Right. I haven't had a problem here where I'm at, but anything goes through customs. It's just the same thing out in LA. I remember I had a package from Zoomon or something from Hong Kong, and it's sitting in customs for like 22 days. And I called them up and said, "Hey, when is this thing going to get delivered?" She's like, "We have 30 days to deliver it once it's in clears customs." Okay, well, you don't tell anybody that when they buy your service. I just got my latest Alpha models, and that thing sat in customs in New York for 2 weeks.
Even with orders from overseas, them 64 General E's I was showing that night in Zoom that come in, them came straight from Japan. Them came straight from the source. Because if you order them from Japan, they're $15-$20 a piece. Anyone over in the States, they're $50-$60 a piece for little 64s.
Are they green light?
No, they're one of the Japanese brands of 64th. They're like mega detailed 64th General E's. I got even the CB antennas, and they even have the original antenna on the front from the first episode that they took off when dude slid across the hood the first time and he sliced his arm open on it.
Yeah.
That 43rd Porsche from Alpha model that I built, I think they sold the molds or something, because you go on eBay and you can buy those already assembled for like $200, and it is a dead match. So somebody's got a sweatshop over there just assembling those things.
Where's that?
Next time when I go upstairs after this, Darren, I'll take a couple photos and send them to you.
Yeah, do that. I might get one for that kid.
Oh, what kind of photos you sending from your bedroom?
Them little General E's I showed that night. I got the stock one.
Is that what he calls it, Darren?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
I got the
Look at my little
stock
General
one.
Lee, Darren.
I'll send you a link to the website to the guy I got them off of too. Ben Models.
Sorry, man, I'm not trying to interfere with your OnlyFans business. I'm trying to help you promote it.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, I couldn't get nobody to buy it anyway.
It's little. It's orange.
See, Jimmy and I got a lot of things going on tonight. Jimmy, look, I'm drinking this tonight.
Drinking piss tonight.
Dirty bastard.
Dirty bastard.
Dirty bastard. I've heard of that. I've never had one of them.
It's good.
It is.
It's a one beer.
I was laughing at the Rush concert Wednesday, watching all these guys getting fucked up on Rush Ale. Rush Golden Ale.
Oh, really?
Okay,
yeah, I got red can tonight, Darren.
Red can.
Mm-hmm.
I mean Dr. Pepper.
Yep. Yeah, Dr. Pepper.
I knew what he meant.
It's a red can, isn't it?
Speaking of, I could use something to drink right about now.
Yeah, I got a Coca-Cola.
I'd take one of them too. I'm fixing.
What you working on, Donnie?
The '69 Camaro dirt track car.
Oh yeah.
That square Tesla.
Does that eat my dust?
Holy cow, it's raining again. Holy shit.
We had a guy at the local model club meet last Saturday brought a dirt track 69 Camaro. Is that a kit or did he modify it? Forgot to ask him.
There you go, Dan.
Is that a kit or did you modify it,
kit?
Bonnie?
That looks cool, Donnie. I like it.
That is cool. Is
Cut
that a
the
kit?
fender wells out.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, the guy
cut-
the guy did basically the same thing. I'll show you a picture here when I get back to the computer.
And I cut
Oh,
the
wow.
inner
Oh,
fender
that
wells
looks
out.
badass.
That is
That
done
looks,
perfect.
that's a 69, huh?
Yeah.
Wow, that looks
And I
badass.
cut the fuel tank out and put it in a fuel cell. But I didn't cut the trunk open. I was chicken out on that.
It does. It looks kind of like that. You remember Eat My Dust, the movie?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was cool.
Right now, I'm working on the 305 engine that came in that kit because that's what the Z28 came out with, and 69 was the 305.
Oh, so that's the Z28 kit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to show you. Don't let me forget. I got to show you this dirt track. This guy did something similar to that at the last club meet. That looked pretty cool.
I like that, man.
Yeah.
I didn't ask him how he did it. I thought it was a 68 kit, but it looks like what you did.
I seen Donnie working on that. I got enough of these spare.
I didn't know. So dirt tracking those, was that a thing, or would that be just like some local guy decided to do that?
That was
No, that was all your small towns in the South used to have dirt
Oh,
tracks.
yeah. We used to,
Yep.
yeah. Dixie Speedway. They used to run, those up there. I'm trying to
We
remember
had a-
what bracket.
Here from cars like
My hometown,
Low guys
Rocky
now
Mount,
use the fiberglass Monte Carlo bodies.
Yeah.
Rocky Mount had a dirt track. Wilson
What's up,
had a
Don?
dirt track.
Good evening,
Little
fellas.
fat man.
What's up, Don?
Hey, Don.
Hey, Don.
What's up, fat man?
Just on here looking at that Porsche wide body you sent.
Hello, Don.
What's happening, Mr. Donnie?
Thing's gonna be
Well,
fun to build.
that makes it easy, Jimmy, because you don't have to do any modifications, really.
Yeah, I didn't
What is
know.
it
I thought you had to.
that uses that GT2 kit?
Yep, I got the kit too.
Well, dirt track,
that's
you
right,
can
yeah.
have headlights, taillights. You
Oh.
can have a windshield and back glass, but you don't really need them.
I would have to cut a bunch of stuff off the body. Makes it easier.
Plus, you cut the fenders out and put some dirt track tires on it.
Yeah, put them big old Hoosiers or McCurry's on there.
Uh-huh.
I got
You can-
perfect wheels for that kit already.
Because you can hear them.
Or which
in your
kit?
mind, you can hear
Oh, the
'em
wide
just
body?
looking at 'em.
Yep, perfect wheels. Here we go. The ones you sent me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, them will look good. Those are for the Jaguar, but I think those will look better on the Porsche.
Tamiya should have just released just those wheels and tires. They would have sold 1,000,000 of them.
Oh my gosh, I'd buy like 4 or 5 sets if they did.
All right. Well, what have I got? That's about it.
And I think when I get through with this one, I'm going to do that 67 Mustang as a dirt track to go around and go with this Camaro.
Donnie, that's what I'm thinking. Seeing you do that, I got a
Well-
bunch of spare 67 Chevelle bodies I could do something like that with.
Yeah.
I got a
I'm serious. I've parted that kit out.
kit. I should do that. Build it someday. It is a dirt track kit already.
And most old boys back then, they didn't go out and buy them big engines put in. They
Nope.
beefed them small blocks up.
Wrap the fuck out of them until they blow.
Yeah, that's exactly what you do.
That's like
Shit.
I pulled a
Run
lot.
them
Of,
till they blow and then go pull another one out the junkyard.
yeah, every time I pull a 305 up here, somebody would come and buy it.
And you find something with a quick change rear end of it, and you got a wrecker, you pick it up and yank the quick change rear end out of it and drive off, and you got yourself a quick change rear end for your dirt track.
Mhm. Hmm.
That and a lot of them use those 307 Chevys because they're disposable motor back in the day too.
All right, what color?
That's back when Dad did run cadet. They built 355 small block.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bunch of guys around here run cars like that, but everybody's using them Monte Carlo bodies now and fiberglass ones.
bodies.
Yeah. Which I think them are fun to watch go around the track.
They're using what?
Them fiberglass, them Monte Carlo bodies.
Countless of that era, 78, 88.
One dude around here, he's got a 5th gen Camaro front clip molded up to that Monte Carlo body. And it looks freaking crazy.
Kane's dad last year, he was running a Cadillac CTS front end on his late model.
Mm-hmm.
Dad gave up dirt tracking when the sheet metal cars came in. He said they didn't look like race cars.
Yeah.
That's all these aren't anymore, is just sheet metal cars. And you get a urethane nose for it.
Yep.
I suppose everybody's got to switch to compete.
Well, if you want
Mentioned there's a big weight advantage.
Oh yeah.
Super, they're light.
The last one Dad helped with was a Vega.
A what?
A Vega.
Stock car?
Yeah.
Was it fenderless in the front or like an Inca? Was it like fenderless in the front end?
Where'd they run it at? Where'd they run it at? Huh?
Gadsden Speedway.
Oh, okay.
Up there in Rome.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Rome. Yeah. Yeah. I remember. Oh, shit. Rome.
That's bringing back childhood memories for Fred.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Man.
That's like when race cars look like race cars.
Used to be local boys. Used to be some Allison boys and some Elliott boys and some Johnson boys used to run them tracks. And Ridley's and farmers. Yeah.
I remember watching Red Farmer down at Talladega Short Track. He'd go down the straightaway with 2 hands on the wheel, go into the corners. He'd have one hand on the wheel, the other one holding against the pin, waiting for the pin work. Tracking it in there, buddy.
Hey, Don, I'm a member on Facebook. It's the Southeastern Dragway Facebook group. Have you seen that?
No, I need to join that.
Southeastern Dragway Facebook. Oh yeah, they got some that now. That brings back. That's the old Dallas track. Sure is. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
I think I might have made a lap or 2 down that facility.
Shit, I know I have. I had what in the fuck?
Would you say you might have some kids from that area now?
I might have that too.
Be careful.
I did carry a mother's 1970 Impala 4-door with a 396 automatic in it down that strip one night, and I had to explain why there was drag tires on it the next morning.
I was trying the rear end out. I had to make sure it would hold.
No, not with my old man. Nah, Daddy was like, you gonna race? You race your own shit. Don't race my mom. You don't race your mamas.
My dad used to race my moms every day.
Yes, sir.
You won't race in his neither, were you?
Okay.
Old boy I used to work with had a pretty badass 68 Camaro. I turned it upside down.
What color is that? XF18. XF18. Oh, son of a bitch. All right, so I got that.
30 minutes to put it on, 5 minutes to lose it.
There we go. That's what it'll be. XF 54. All right.
Kinda how it goes.
I need to do this. Ugh. Oh, I gotta open that up. Duh, dumbass. Wake up.
The hell's that sound? My wife home or something?
I'm mixing paint with my mixer.
Yeah. I bought one of those, Fred. One of those paint mixers.
Shit, they're nice. I love this thing.
That one Fred's got, I bounced one of them off the floor about 4 months ago.
Hey, Don, I tell you what, something I did was one. I forgot I had a stainless steel ball bearing in it, and I lit it down in there. Well, it grabbed that ball bearing and slung it all over the wall, all over the room. Wasn't here, it was at the old house. I was like, dumbass.
You know what I did learn about it, though, was don't spin acrylic with thinner in it because it made it foamy bad. I was like, oh, okay, well, then I probably shouldn't do that again.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. What do I need to do? I need a pipette. Mix a little. Try to get a little color. Put a drop of that in there. See how that.
Okay.
It's going to take more than that boy. Yeah. Yeah. That blue.
I'm working on the wheels and tires for a squatted doobie.
Don, is it raining over at your house?
It did about an hour ago.
Yeah, I think it hit here a while ago. I don't know what you get, I get.
It come up a damn old Georgia frog washing over here for about an hour.
Oh yeah, it did. Yeah, me and Vicky was in. We were in Home Depot at Hiram, and we were out in the garden department, and I just happened to look up, and here it comes across the parking lot. I said, "It's time for us to go inside," because we had a buggy load of shit. And we was gonna pay for it out there in the garden, and I mean, the bottom fell out, and I was like, "Oh boy, we're gonna be waiting in here for a while."
Hey, Donnie, I got your package. Thank you.
Do what?
I got my package in the mail the other day. I was just saying thank you. Everything was great. Appreciate it.
That all come out all right?
Yeah, perfect, man. Loved it.
Well, Dan will be getting the package at the end of this coming week. I screwed everything up around here this past week.
What do I need?
I got overheated the other day, something fierce.
Overheated?
Yes.
Yeah.
I need a.
I'd walk around here like I had a beer keg on my back, just sucking it dry.
Don, I heard. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I seen Scotty's models made it out to Nebraska. I couldn't remember the damn name of the state.
Yes,
Check
sir.
that out, Don.
Oh, damn.
Ooh.
Hey,
You big fat
what town in
Nobody
Nebraska?
was going to see it when I put it together, but it's there.
What's the town in Nebraska where that museum's going to be at?
Do what there?
What town in Nebraska is that mountain
Oh
museum?
God, you would ask me.
Lincoln.
Lincoln.
Is it
Lincoln?
Lincoln?
Lincoln,
Thank
Nebraska.
y'all.
Is it
Lincoln,
open
Nebraska.
yet or not?
Yeah.
Yes, it
Two
opened
towns
this
in Nebraska,
weekend.
Lincoln and Omaha.
Yeah, it
Okay.
opened. Is it Omaha? Where, Bob?
It's in Lincoln. It's in Lincoln.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
there's only two towns in Nebraska, Lincoln and Omaha.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
We're staying in Grand Island when we go through there, so we will be going through there. I don't.
Yep.
I gotta
So
see
the
what-
Speedway's
Yeah,
museum.
Speedway.
Of,
Yeah.
Museum of
Museum,
Speed.
Speedway of Museum or Museum of Speedway, something like that. Yeah.
That's where it's at. Okay.
But that's the
Yeah,
new
it's inside.
location for the scale model museum.
Okay.
Well, some of my writing's already
Yeah.
there, and I got emailed 2 applications to submit 2 of my cars.
Good. Awesome. I know Wes Hoffager, he had a couple put in there. Bob, I think Bob Downey had a couple put in there as well.
I got
Yeah,
you.
Blankowitz has got several.
Yeah,
going in.
Kalankwitz carried all of Richard Carroll's and carried all of
Richard Carroll.
Scotty's. Yeah. I tell you what, I'm proud. I'm proud for him. I really am. That's
Oh, hell yeah.
You ought to have seen us getting those things wrapped up so he could take them.
oh, I know. That's, yeah. All right, what am I doing? I think
Fred's gonna be getting something in the mail from him for one of his 67 Chevelles.
I doubt that.
Well, they can't find nowhere else to get them.
Museum of American Speed. Okay.
That's it.
That's
That's-
it.
What am I looking at?
I don't know if I will be getting there in time.
You
Their
got to pick
hours.
on you, Fred.
I'll be coming through there on Thursday.
I think that's what I'll do is test it here.
I got to see some really good behind the scenes photos from there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hit it. It'll be closed when I go through there. Shit.
You son of a bitch.
Yes, dear.
So
Somebody call my name?
I'm going to make
Okay. That's almost just too damn dark.
I'm going with I got to gas up that 2-wheeler pig out there and go, or I can afford to gas
You know
my
what?
truck.
Wonder what the time zone is there anyhow.
Let's see. Eastern's what, Bob? Central?
Central. There's
That's
Central.
what I
Yeah.
thought.
So it's same time as Chicago then, okay.
Yeah.
Shit. I'm leaving Chicago.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
6.
I hate trying to match
In
paint.
Chicago,
I
you just
suck.
get on
I
I-80
suck.
and till you get there.
It would be super close because they close at 4:30. I'd be coming through there about 4:30.
No. That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work, Peppy.
I got quite a few of Scott's other models that we're going to put on display at Acme this year.
Mm-hmm.
All the 43rd scale race cars went to the museum. I've got his sci-fi stuff and a couple of his, and 3 of his 25th scale cars.
You do? Good, good.
Yeah.
All right, Peppy, get this damn car away from all this paint and all this other solvent bullshit.
And I've even got his little 187th scale vignette he built.
Got a meeting tomorrow at the Savoy. We couldn't get the library this month, so
I
we're
was-
going.
I was hoping to make this month's meeting, but after this week,
I think.
This is the first day I've been able to sit up and just, well, actually yesterday evening, been able to sit up and do a few things besides go to the restroom and
Well,
drink a lot
quit
of
eating
water.
Taco Bell.
Huh?
So you stop eating
That's
Taco
what gives
Bell,
me-
you wouldn't have a problem.
No lettuce in the past week.
Oh,
They don't know. They said it could be parsley or cilantro as well.
Parsley.
They don't know.
have any of y'all used Turbo Dork paint?
I never.
Oh, but I got 2 bottles of it. I'm gonna try their purple.
How do you mix it? Or what do you mix it with? Can I use unicorn tears?
That part I don't know.
It says water-based acrylic. I don't know. I need to play with this shit before I go out on that limb. I'm having problems trying to figure out colors. I can do.
Hey, Fred, you heard from
Heard from who?
Josh lately?
No, I have not. I don't know. I'm terrible about checking on people.
I am too. He might just be working a lot. I know.
I was doing pretty good. I've got the blacks for the past couple of weeks. Hell, I was supposed to call Fred. What? 2 months ago?
Yeah, right after. Yeah, me and you talked right after Sky Festival. But,
Man, I've had my hands full with that and things.
oh, I know. That's why. I mean, people, what you were doing, I commend you for.
The utility board up there exists. They won't let me pay the bill up there because my name's not on the account.
Isn't that stupid?
Wow.
I always tell the utility company, if somebody wants to pay my frickin' bill, let them.
My truck note's due this month. Anybody want to pay it?
That's just like the state of Texas now. If your name's on the title, you're the only one who can get taxed for it.
Mm-hmm. Where is that
And I said, okay, I die and my wife can't get taxed on my truck. What's up with that shit?
Mm-hmm.
Let's try that. Where'd Jimmy go? He got to shit in the hogs, did he?
His mommy called me.
Yeah, it had to be the hogs because you couldn't flush them down the commode.
You take the trash out.
Ah, you son of a bitch.
Yes, dear. I just don't know.
Where's mine?
No, this just ain't. Oh, I'm gonna stress myself on these straps. God Almighty Jesus. I don't know why I just don't call Terry up at SDS and go, hey, just make. But they're 18 weeks out on stuff, and that's what's.
Yeah.
18
Folks weren't
weeks.
ready for that monster they created, are they?
They created a monster, but damn, their stuff is good. I love it. I might have to make a phone call.
Well, I've got
Terry.
some of the decals. I've yet to use them.
I've used her stuff. I love them.
I'd like to get my Thacker build tribute build done. It's only been
That's
in
what
the
we-
box for 4 years.
That's what we all. Those were all STS. That's why I really like. They're thin, but I like them. I'm gonna call
I'm
Terry.
saying,
I'm gonna call Terry and get him. See if I can get a special request.
well, you know that sheet that the factory sheet's got that nurse pinup girl.
Yeah.
I'm doing a 38 mile coupe of her on the cowl on each side, and then the donkey on the back.
I don't. I may just call Terry and say, "Hey, you remember that favor I did you at Acme last year, where I nearly, Oh, you've heard
He's
of
gonna say
it.
no. I don't remember.
Oh, he
You're gonna be
remember
like
this.
Sandy Jackson in Jackie Brown.
Let's just say that I got to go back to my old bouncer days. That still gets talked about at meetings. Wes Offerber, he said something about it at the last meeting.
Well, the way things are looking, Fred, I will be at Acme the entire weekend.
I'll definitely be there.
Yeah, if I paid for my hotel room.
Boy, damn, I'm getting sleepy all of a sudden.
Well, T2 and this Rondo said that they got a place for me to sleep.
Speaking of, where is the beloved matrimoniously wedded family?
He's probably at his
taking
mother's
care of
house.
mom.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
What Dan do? Drop out?
He's got his camera up and he's muted. He's probably gone upstairs for dinner or something.
Oh,
Or, something.
What happened to Dan?
He just run off.
I guess he got
Or
tired
got a
of.
phone call or something. You never know.
Okay.
here. Kane gave me a joke the other day. So, you guys probably already know it. I thought it was kind of cute. He asked me, why was the computer running late for work?
Well,
Anybody know?
nope. I give.
Because I had a hard drive.
God, wait a minute.
I like it.
But that's a 6-year-old joke.
Got to do the rim shot on that one.
Yeah. Well, that was cute. Bro.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with a good dad joke.
Nope, it ain't.
Well,
A little bit of humor never kills nobody.
surprised it was clean. Hanging around that racetrack all summer.
I'll have to remember that one to tell my niece.
All right, I'm gonna set that to the side because I'm aggravated with it. Hell, I might pull another
Wait a
kid
minute.
out. And
Model car
just-
got you aggravated? How'd that happen?
It's don't take much. I'm trying to pick out colors for those stripes, and I'm just like, I went to Hobbytown months ago with this in mind, and of course Kevin was being helping me, and he was like, here, try this, and I showed him the color. He was like, oh, take this, take that, and I walked out with four things of paint, but I'm sitting here going, that ain't gonna fucking work. Now I got more paint. I'm gonna look up here overhead and see if I can find anything that might, or I don't know. Again, I'm aggravated with it, and I know what will solve this: a glass of milk and 2 sugar-free cookies, and probably my recliner horizontally positioned. So.
You are, yeah, Pappy, it ain't but 8:15 over there. You already hold the recliner down?
Do what now?
I said, it's only 8:15 over there. You're already ready to hold the recliner down?
Son, when you get up at when your alarm clock goes off at 3:45 like mine does 5 days a week, I pretty much for the 2 days that I'm supposed to be getting up late, sleeping in to me is about 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock sleeping is nice.
And I go and get up at 7 o'clock. I go in there and wake Shorty up on the weekends at 9. I've already been up 2 hours, and then by the time the end of my day, what is it right now? 8 o'clock. Yeah, 8:15. Yeah, it's bedtime for me.
Yeah,
All I'll do, I'm sure she's in there intrigued with some kind of a. When I came in here, she was talking to Susan White, old Tom's wife, and I came in here. I said, I'm going to crawl and hang out for a little bit. And she's like, okay, have fun. Tell everybody I said hey. Okay. So now I'm going to go in there and I'm going to plop down in a recliner. She's probably watching some kind of a Hallmark movie or something, or something. I don't know what she's watching. But
Be right back.
I'm gonna watch the back of my eyelids, I think.
You got a woman in the house. I know you watching Hallmark movies.
Yeah, I do. I mean, I'll watch them for about 15 minutes because then it just really gets boring, and then I just finally go. Anyhow.
That's why I have to stay busy, because if I stop,
Me too.
I'm out.
Yep, me too.
Hell, this morning I got up,
Yeah.
went in. Dad was already up watching TV. I got up, fixed me a little breakfast, had that, sitting there watching some stuff on YouTube with him. Next thing I was waking up again.
Oh man.
That's like me when I first retired from the military. I couldn't make it sleep in past 4:30 in the morning.
Me either. I mean, I'm the same way.
Then it got to 6 o'clock in the morning when I worked for contract workers. Then when I was working for myself, cutting yards, I was up and at it early. Now, shit, I do good to get up by 7:30.
Mm-hmm. That's me done. I mean, 7 o'clock. I'm sleeping in at 7 o'clock. I mean, that's too late for me.
Well, Pappy's alarm clock's
Depending on how I feel, I might not get up till 8:30.
Yeah.
going to bed.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Hey, Fred, when you check your messenger from me, see if that's something you'd ever
That's like when I.
Hold on. I'll look right now.
It's like when I had that scope done Thursday. They put me under, and then
God, I'm not laughing at you, Donnie. I'm laughing at. Oh my God.
Anyway, then we on the way home. I had the old lady stop and get me a chocolate milkshake because I ain't had nothing to eat since the night before. I get home about 2:30 in the afternoon. We sat down and watched some Hallmark movie, and I went to sleep.
Mm-hmm. That's a good.
I got up at 5 and went back to my bed and went back to sleep. And then I woke up and the sun was shining, and it was 7 o'clock. And I said, "Damn, today's Friday." So I called my daughter. I said, "My clock says it's the 23rd, and today's Friday, the 24th, ain't it?" She said, "No, Dad, you've lost it somewhere."
You lost a few days there.
Yeah. What happened is I went to sleep and I woke up and I was still under that mess the doctor had me on. And
yeah.
Boy, they made a running joke out of that all weekend.
Darren, I better not get a package at my door that looks from those. If I do it, better be the American flag one. That's all I got.
American, yeah, that's
Yeah, American flag. That'll work. Oh god. All right, gentlemen, it's been fun. It's been real. King Bob, appreciate you hosting again this weekend. And
Yeah, no problem.
have fun with your 48-hour bill, because I tell you, my hat's off to you guys.
Well,
I can't even figure out
one is done. One is done. The other one just needs clear on it. So
yeah, I can't even open my box.
He's doing two.
Yep. Donnie, try to behave this week. I know it's hard for you.
Yep.
Derek, again, I better not get a package at my door this week, unless it's the American flag.
Is it the 2XL maybe?
Yeah, well, yeah, maybe.
Derek, just send me a info on what you need me to send him, and
Oh god.
Oh gosh, I might do that.
Oh god.
Those are funnier than shit though.
Fat man, I'll holler at you later, brother.
All right, brother. Have a good one.
All right.
See you, buddy. Have a good
All right,
night.
Jimmy.
See you later, Fred.
All right, y'all take care. Everybody in the chat.
You too.
I ain't been keeping up with it, but we'll see y'all later.
Take
I
care.
haven't either.
Bye.
I see.
all right, Fred.
Oh, Dan jump out too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's another
See
two
Teddy
gone.
Mills here.
He's still there, but he's shut off.
Oh, his
He
camera's
might
off.
have got a call from work. Yeah, he might have got a call.
Yeah,
from
he
work.
probably got a call from work, or his wife come down and twisted his ear. That might be what really happened.
Sick of you hanging out with these degenerates.
She might yell for him, but she wouldn't come down and get him because she just had that hip surgery.
Oh,
So she wouldn't come down the steps to get him. She might yell
well,
at him.
how's she doing from that surgery?
He
You know,
said she's
King?
doing real well. Yeah, he said she's doing real well.
Cool.
Hopping around a little bit, yeah. Jesus.
Cool.
How did this El Camino interior? I should have done it tan and brown two-tone instead of tan and black. That may have been too much brown. That's all right. Already painted.
I gotta finish this Impala for this.
Yeah, Jimmy, did you find my sack of nuts in there for you?
I did. I'm about to paint one gold and put it on this thing. Let me bring it up. One's gonna get painted gold and put on that.
I hear you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working on a set of wheels and tires for I think I'm gonna do a squatted GMC 1 ton.
You said a squatted GMC.
Weird enough, I saw one in my area the other day. What do they call them? A boulevard cruisers or something.
No.
Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm building a 54 GMC cab over ramp truck. It's gonna be twin dual axles on the back.
Ooh, okay.
That'd be all right.
On air ride. All 3D printed.
Hell yeah. I gotta figure out a shifter for the El Camino. I got this big thing of shifters from Matthew.
Shifters?
Yeah. Figure out which one I like.
I'm thinking, you know what would work really good in that? And Donnie, you'll agree with me. Going the direction he's going. I think you need a bong for a shifter. Like a big old water bong.
A what?
Water bong. Show him your car. Show him. I don't know if Don and Donnie saw it since they've been in. But Donnie, wouldn't a bong be appropriate for a shifter in that car?
Big old bong.
Oh, that one?
Water bone.
Yeah.
And it's going to have these dudes all standing around it.
Or a burrito, like a big wet burrito.
Or
everybody does
a Modelo bottle.
A Modelo.
A Modelo bottle. I thought about trying to find a Modelo little 3D bottle.
That'd
like
be
a Modelo bottle in a cup holder.
I'm pretty sure since they do 3D printing now, they can make what hangs between your legs for a shifter.
I got valve stem caps like that.
Night, Ted.
I've also got valve stem caps that tell everybody they're number one.
If I knew you had them, I would have bought a set of them from you too for my truck out there.
Tight.
And I recently got a grenade shifter knob.
Those are cool.
As far as those Modelos, if you can get the decals done, I got bottles to print. I got cans too. I even got coolers. You could put a cooler in the back with a bunch of them mashed down.
There we go.
I'm winding up with some Pala now. I gotta polish the glass.
I printed some mailboxes last night. And some BMX bicycles.
I did the BMX bicycles. Those are
really
cool. I took my little Resin to Acme last year with being. It was supposed to be a shitty looking what you got in the 1980s to drive, but yet you had cool mongooses put on the roof. The races.
I got some boom boxes too.
That was my other thought with this El Camino, leaving the tonneau cover removable and just putting a shit ton of speakers in the bed of
Put
this.
a lift in it.
Yeah, I thought about that.
Yeah.
Making two little things and just glue it where it's always kind of sitting up a little bit, but it's one of the cloth style ones with all the pins.
Put some speakers back there and flock the inside the box.
Thought about that.
I got 10s, 12s, and 15s. I got NTX audio bond. I got one they're reversed and the cage is plain. That one speaker is 6 pieces.
Damn.
Oh, man.
I got 6-inch door speakers. I got 6x9s.
Man, I was looking at eBay. I was going to try to get a couple more sets of these little homie dudes. Damn, I can't believe how freaking expensive these things are.
They're hard to find. They were from years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. About 20.
I found these in a big thing of a dude last show had a big tub of a bunch of 3D stuff, and I just bought the whole tub from them, and I found these in the tub.
That's cool. Yeah, that's the best way. Does it got a dog in there too?
No. That was another pack I found on eBay, though. Dude holding a pit bull had a little chain wrapped around him.
Yes, sorry.
There were the other ones that were the homie girls, and they were like set up where you like set them on the hoods, and they were all posed for lowriders and stuff.
Homie hose, I think they're called.
Homie hose, something like that. Freaking things, I can't believe how expensive they were.
Well, I can understand why they might have took those off the market.
What's that, homie hose?
Yeah.
They weren't actually called homie hose.
Nah, they were homie girls.
Senoritas.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't say that. That's offensive.
That's their name. The senoritas is female and Spanish.
That's Spanish for girl. How the fuck is that?
It can't be offensive.
A couple weeks ago, I was at Walmart returning something, and there's a little old lady at the counter first. She's waiting. Nobody's at the
Hey, Juan. How you doing?
service desk yet. Then there was this little redhead behind me, little short haircut, almost military style. And something said about, they're short-handed. And I said, I know this ain't the greatest job, but it'll do,
right.
Job at Walmart's better than nothing. And she goes, I'm homeless and I won't work here. And I'm like, well, that explains why you're homeless.
Yeah, that's it. No wonder you homeless.
I mean, I agree with it. Walmart's probably not the ideal job, but better than a poking eye.
Yeah, it's still a paying job. It's not like I got a couple buddies that work at Walmart. They don't do shit but stock shelves and stand there and ask for receipts.
Most people that work at Walmart don't do shit anyway.
Yeah,
right.
You got
Yeah,
50
the more they make,
empty
the less the
cash
work is.
registers and one cashier doing it all.
And you go to say something, that's not my job. Excuse me.
It's probably not the greatest place to work. Shit, they still $15 an hour part-time or full-time job. Like part-time's 15 an hour, full-time's 18 an hour around here at least.
Excuse me.
My brother's tried to get a job up there 3 times.
At Walmart?
Yeah, all 3 times they schedule him for an interview. He'll show up and the hiring manager left early for the day. After about the 3rd time, I told him, bro, just give up on Walmart. If the hiring manager's that much of an idiot, then imagine about the rest of the people you're going to be working with.
I think the year I retire, that coming winter, I think I will take a part-time job at Walmart.
It's not bad.
Yeah,
a lot of the part-timers, they just ask for receipts and stand by the door.
Well, one of my buddies, he worked with me at the prison, retired, and he was an inspector at the prison. He goes, dude, I can get you hired. He goes, this ain't shit. He goes, I'm wearing a tutu today and glasses because that's what they're paying me to do. He goes, I'm just stocking shelves. He goes, with you coming in out of corrections, he goes, I'll hire you for like $25 an hour.
Damn.
Well, we're trained and we've got a lot of training. It's
CPR stuff. Yeah.
CPRs, SCBA, psychology.
I could get that's some of the people we've all seen the people at Walmart. I could see why they want someone like that working there.
I think I'd have fun with that because I really just want the job to do it. And also, my father-in-law, he worked at Walmart. He closed up his sporting goods shop in town that was very successful for years. When Walmart came to Elma, they offered him, hey, come in, we'll give you health insurance and retirement, and all you got to do is collect a paycheck, no more. So he did that. He got to go to Sam's ranch out in Texas and hunt pheasant with him.
Oh wow!
That was back in the good old days when Sam was alive and stuff.
That's when Walmart was still.
Walmart.
That's what it, yeah, decent.
Yeah.
Yeah, when my father-in-law opened Walmart here, the sporting good, we sold handguns and everything still. Now they don't even hardly sell shit.
No, most you can get over there is ammo, and they freaking act like they're doing a FBI background check just for trying to buy a box of 9mm ammo.
Yeah, the guys that we have are pretty good. They don't sell nines. They don't sell nines. They only sell long rifle and shotguns in Michigan. They don't sell handgun ammo except for.
They don't sell guns at all anymore at my Walmart.
Yeah, they still got guns.
I know my first shotgun come from Walmart when they still sold that shit.
Yeah, they actually had good stuff back then.
And then our Rule King too. They quit selling a couple years ago. You're not allowed to buy any kind of AR or anything like that in Illinois anymore.
No, and I don't own an AR, and I'm not against it. I don't have a reason for one.
Yeah. We were worried they were going to start taking shit, but if you already owned one, you were fine.
I got lots of guns.
We got like 3 up there.
I'm kind of
you make real good friends with a private gunsmith.
I collect lever action old Winchesters and stuff like that, so I've got quite a collection of them. That's what I still deer hunt every year with, is just my 30-30 lever action. And I have people, well, you can't kill a white-tailed deer with that. I go, fuck, you can. I've never even had to try.
You can.
You need to know how to go kill the shit out of a deer.
As long as you know what you're doing, yeah.
Yeah, both of the Pizza Huts around here are still
season.
I got
still
guys
have the root. They never changed them. They're still the old style.
What's that?
Never modernized them. Oh, they asked if anybody's been to the revamped Pizza Huts. It said the 2 around here are never been changed.
Yeah, mine are still
exactly the same as they did 1980.
Yeah.
I got one you'll never see made again.
What's that?
It's a side-by-side, over and under 12 gauge, 2 triggers.
Oh, nice. No,
right, the front trigger pulls, I believe it's the right side, and the left back triggers for the left side. Or you want to go a pair, you pull both triggers at the same time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to get knocked on your ass, probably. I did.
You knocked on your ass, but you're going to put a big old hole in something.
Yep.
I, at one time, back when I used to do gunsmithing, somebody traded in, and I kept it for a while. It was over-under, and I wish I would have kept it. My first wife pawned that sucker off sometime, but it was an over-under. The lower end was a 12 gauge, and then the upper hand was a 45-70.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I ain't never even seen one like that.
Well, my father-in-law that I had back then, who actually was the one that did all the gunsmith, he goes, probably that was a old style military gate gun. He said you had your scatter, then you had your big bullet for, whatever you needed. Blow out a radiator or engine block or something.
Man, I tell you what, I think my next big purchase, our Rule King up here, they just got a big shipment, and they got them all laid out in the display case of Smith & Wesson 357 Magnums.
Oh.
Man, they got a whole big old display case full of all kinds of different styled ones and all kinds of different ones. Every time I go to Rule King, I got to stay away from the gun department because I will put one of them suckers in layaway or make payments on it a little bit here and there.
If I buy another gun, I think I want to buy a 308.
The old gunsmith in my hometown, when I was a kid, he used to make that gun, and he made it he built it for the moonshiners.
Which one was that, buddy?
The over and under and side by side.
Oh, yeah.
12 gauge. He made it for moonshiners.
So I can't. I don't believe you ought to have guns.
You don't what?
What's
Do
that?
what, Don?
I said I don't believe we ought to have guns.
So we
Okay.
need guns.
Now I just got a couple of cordless hole punchers.
I like that in there.
There you
Well,
go.
if
I was about to say, I
win
wonder
the
where Don's
lotto-
going to go with this.
If I ever win the lotto, I'm gonna buy me 1,000 acre, and I'm gonna have a contractor figure out where the center of that 1,000 acres is. That's where my commodes will be, and then on each corner of the 1,000 acres, I'm gonna have 50 cal machine guns set up.
Real quick,
Donnie
boss.
sounds like he's getting ready for battle.
Yep.
No, man, that's just to keep the deer away.
Yeah, Boston. That would be
Wink, wink,
awesome if
nudge,
Pizza
nudge.
Hut did that.
My wife hates it every time I go play the lotto because she swears up and down I'll do it.
Well, I'm gonna tell you. If I was to win a lotto, I wouldn't tell anybody. There'd be signs.
No.
I wouldn't tell.
Well, I wouldn't tell nobody. I'd just do it.
One day we'll just see.
Do it.
One day Donnie will just get on the live and he's setting up a 50 cal in the middle of the woods.
Be like that picture I seen on Facebook. It said that if I won the lottery, I wouldn't tell anybody, but there'd be signs. He's pulling up through the drive-through window at Wendy's in a pro mod.
There you go.
That would be me.
I said I want a Big Dave's Deluxe.
And screaming into the mic because all I can hear is an open header big block.
I can smell the alcohol burning.
And everything I need or want would be delivered. I would never go nowhere again unless it's the hospital. And that'd be questionable.
Yeah.
Well, you'd come to Acme with all that money and see us, wouldn't you?
Not with these tubes, I can't.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yep.
I would probably buy me a big ass chunk of land out in Baldwin, Alabama, and build a model car builders retirement community.
There
You
you
know,
go.
that'd be fun to build
There you go.
a big old building where we could all live and have like a central area to all build and have our shit. And just
Well, see, I
hang-
thought like a clubhouse
that would be
with,
cool.
with build rooms, and then I would have all these little, basically like a little starter house. Because face it, when you get up there in age, you don't need a big old house.
No, I just need a place to take a shower and go to bed, put my clothes, and
And each
Place the
place
shit, shower, sleep, and build.
uh-huh.
Oh,
Well,
each house
to be
is
honest,
apart.
with you, I've been researching the old soldiers' home, and the one here in Texas, they got it's like an apartment for you and your wife. They serve you 3 meals, they take care of you, and you can actually have your own vehicle there.
We got a
There you
big. I don't know if any of you are Masons or not. I'm not, but my grandpa was.
No.
And I'm qualified to go there. So
Retirement places in our town. That's big. That's where my mom was at when she passed away.
Yeah, we got a member of mom's side's family. He's like super high up in the Masons.
He was probably a grandmaster.
Something like that. He's like super high up in them.
Oh, I need light. I need.
Yeah, it's interesting to hear him talk about it, but I'm not interested in any of that shit. It's interesting for him to talk about it.
We can't talk about Masons because if you know about it, you can't talk about it. Or if you are a Mason, you can't talk about it.
No, he's different. Like me and a couple of the other grandkids. I mean,
Look, that's probably
It's
why
still- it's still
Bob's
a certain
being
thing.
quiet. That's why Bob's being quiet. Bob probably told me. So.
He's a little different with us and the rest of the grandkids.
Yeah.
He wouldn't talk about it for a long time, but I was.
Well, all my grandkids are old enough to take care of themselves.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, mine too. Well, my grandkids.
Yeah, dog ate 4. Split him with dad. Yeah. No. Yeah. That's gonna be fun to wake up to tomorrow morning. Our dog split about 4 White Castles with our dad. He had us worried all day. I think he's a 10-year-old Great Dane, and he ain't doing real great.
My youngest one is 19, and she's smarter than her mom and dad put together.
I've been coming down in the morning when I get ready for work and gluing a couple pieces together, then going to work. So that's been I need to get this pallet done. One Terry got me.
All right, guys, I'm gonna head out.
Okay.
All right, brother.
Bob. All right.
Good night.
Good night, Donnie.
Catch you, Donnie. Hey, Dan, you know you're muted if you've been talking.
Who?
Okay, he can hear us. I'll make sure Dan knew he was muted again. He didn't know last time.
Hey, Bob, have you ever used...
Yeah, I know. I'm number 1.
Have you ever used any oil colors like this?
All right. Catch you later, Donnie.
Bye.
Like artist oils? Yeah.
Yeah.
For like weathering and stuff? Yeah.
How long does it take to dry? Is that like an affinity?
Forever.
Forever? Okay.
Yeah.
I did pin it down.
Put a little bit, a piece of cardboard and put the dab of it on the cardboard, and you'll watch like 80% of the oil get sucked out of it. And that'll dry a lot quicker.
Okay.
It's good for doing like weathering and stuff, but
what I did is
it's got so much oil in it that it takes forever to dry.
I did the seams.
Looks good.
Thanks. And then I did the chrome trim for the grill, and I'm noticing it's like taking forever to dry. I thought it'd dry a little quicker. I did thin it with turpenoid too to thin it down, but not a big deal. I got patience. It can wait and dry just as long as it does.
Probably would have been better off putting thinner in a flat black tester's jar.
True, but what
you pull unicorn tears in the tester's jars, man, they brush really nice.
This stuff here, what I like how it flows. This is a lamplighter black. One of my friends out in California, he does a lot of military stuff, and I've known him for years. He got me onto this years ago, but I haven't used it in a bit, so I just didn't remember it drying that slow. But I do like how the door lines and body lines
make it look really good.
I can.
Yeah, I like that. I like that color too.
Thanks. I do too. That's Createx orange and wicked yellow mixed together.
It almost gives it like a burnt Harley orange almost.
In a way, yeah, you're right. It does. Then I put the 1K I sprayed on it, and it gave a good shine. And I buffed it. It buffed out really nice, but then when I touch it, I start seeing little smears. I'll have to clear it up. It's going to Acme this year, but this is mainly going to be a build for my improvement from last year, I guess, is what I'm kind of looking for out of it. So, but, you know, but it's been a fun little build. I got my exhaust running right now. And my wheels. I've got wheels by Jay's. I sprayed the wheels with Fusion. What is it? The Fusion Chrome.
Yeah, Fusion Firm.
Yeah, so I've been letting it dry for a while.
I love that stuff. What I like about it, if you leave it alone and let it dry, it's a really nice chrome. But if you let it sit for 3 days and then kind of lightly wipe your finger around it, it looks, I mean, just dead on to brushed aluminum.
Yeah, I don't want that.
I've done that to a few wheels. I wanted a more billet look to them, and it looks really good.
I want these to look chrome. What I did was I painted them black first, then I sprayed the Fusion on it, and it looked great. And then I thought it'd be a good idea to clear them, and then I had aluminum. Once I sprayed
that second bottle of stuff the Fusion comes with. What is this stuff? It comes with brush on like clear coat, almost what it is. It's gold plating protective lacquer is what it comes with. That little white bottle of shit.
Yeah.
And it's not really a clear coat, but it's just a protective layer. Once it dries, you put that on there, and it won't dull it or anything like that. It just makes it a lot more durable.
I'll have to try that out next time.
I've used it a few times. This stuff's pretty durable on its own, so I haven't done it to everything, but it keeps the chrome. Like, it still looks chrome. It still looks really good. It just has a protective layer.
This here, I've already learned a few things from building this Impala. What I need to maybe a little bit cleaner on getting the clear coat on it, because I had a little bit of dirt in it. So I scuffed and buffed it out as good as I could. It did buff out pretty good. The bare metal foil, like I talked to Bob the other day and asked him, I was cutting one big chunk for, like, say, the back window and front window, and then going in and cutting around. But I asked him about cutting just strips to do that little strip instead of wasting so much and not get such a big chunk that you had those spider lines that made it crack in it. So I'm going to try that next time. So yeah, the whole main thing with this was improve my skills over last year, and I think I've already accomplished that. But
yeah, it looks really good.
Thanks. And it's been a fun build.
Nice.
I don't want to make it a headache either. So, but it'll be fun to go, and then the following year maybe be better yet. Did you guys see the video that I put out the other day with those little bookshelf dollhouse things I bought?
No,
I've seen the video. I saved it and I haven't watched it yet.
I thought was going to be something simple my wife could do. I opened it up in the video and was like, holy shit, these are a lot more work and detail than, especially for like something that's under $10. I'm like, this is a lot of work, but it might be cool. Her and I'll work it together.
You could build them and do a diorama style something out of it.
They kind of are. The one's just a little nook of like a book corner with a chair and stuff, and then the other one's at like a recording studio. What you got, Bob?
This is
you're doing that one, aren't you? The Airfix.
Little Airfix Ducati, yeah.
That's the one I had on my video, isn't it? Yeah.
Let's see. There we go.
That's a really detailed kit, isn't it, for what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Ready. I've got to put it in the dehydrator and let it dry for a couple hours, and it'd be ready for clear coat. Yeah,
that's cool.
That's the body, and then the interior is all. Like my camera doesn't like to focus close up.
Yeah, I know. Mine's the same way. Jimmy, you need to pick one of these up, or anybody who. What is it?
I'm gonna run to Hobby Lobby.
It's like a $12 kit with your discount.
Yeah, I'm gonna run up there Monday for a couple other things. I was gonna go today, and it's never good. They have a couple.
Which one is
turn the light off far. This is a Monogram 32nd scale 69 Charger.
Oh, that turned out nice.
Ooh.
So cool.
Oh, I got to build mine. Were those decals in the box?
No. The decals in the box were trash, but that's actually from the hood decal from the Demon that I didn't use.
Is that okay?
So I resized it and put it on there. Yeah,
I don't know if you can see my screen, but is that my?
Oh man, that's a good looking kit. I can't wait to build mine.
Yeah, it turned out really well. The wheels aren't the best, but other than that, it's all right.
No, is that?
They look like they could need to be a little bigger, maybe. Yeah, that's it.
You have me Charger? Yeah,
that's 32nd.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's exactly.
These are cool. Yeah, I love these little kits.
Yeah, that's this one.
Break this one.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, I got that same kit. I think, didn't I give you that one, Bob?
Yeah, you gave me this one.
And then I decided to go get another one. Mine was missing the glass, but I got the glass off of eBay.
That's actually kind of a Kreger SS on it, isn't it, Bob?
Yeah, they're all right.
The scale looks off, though.
For the tire, yeah, it could use a little bit more of a meat on it in rim.
That's a good looking car.
Heavy dual carbs. This is gonna be cool, man.
Yeah, I'm happy with it. Other than the wheels are all right, they could be better.
That's a cool size.
Yeah, I might try to get some 3D wheels.
And I just cleared the plastic. I didn't paint it. I just cleared the plastic on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, guys, I gotta head out.
Sanded down and polished up the plastic a little bit and just shot clear on it.
Oh, is that what you did? Very cool.
Yeah. And it's got that blown Hemi engine in there. It looks okay. It's not great, but
I'm gonna have to find me one. I'm gonna do a little small scale generally or something.
Yeah. All right, guys, I gotta get going. I gotta work.
Yeah, see you, Darren.
I'll talk to you later. We'll see you soon.
All right, I'll send you photos of them little 64 scales I was telling you about.
That'd be cool.
A little later. I'll send you where I got them from too.
Good night, everybody in chat.
Big pics.
No, you won't.
I'll see little General Lee. It's coming.
All right. See you, Darren.
All right, I'm gonna go put this in the oven. Be right back.
I'm still trying to clean this rat's and stuff over here.
Oh God, I'll do it. Oh, yeah, I knew I'd break it. Oh well done.
Man, I'll haul your package down there Monday morning.
I appreciate it.
What do I do? Show them what you sent me, or
that label? Just print that label out, stick it on the box, and drop it off.
Okay, I'll go by the print shop then. I ain't got my laser printer, my inkjet working yet. Not a problem. Not a problem.
I think if you're going to a FedEx spot, I think they can print it for you if you give them the tracking number.
Yeah. I should at least.
Well, I just found a spot in my shop that I ain't seen in 3 weeks. It's just been covered in 43rd scale stuff.
I need to get that 43rd scale Beetle out and do something with it. I'm ready to build that. That thing looks fun.
Fellas, I'm gonna jump off of here. I'm fixing to make a bunch of racket in here.
Okay.
All right, brother.
Donnie, have a good night.
You too. We'll all
Catch
talk
you later,
again.
brother. Silver. Sit for a bit. I need to paint this stairwell. I know the chain's going to chrome.
Yeah, after the 40%, this is like a $12 kit for this little 40-third Bugatti.
Yeah, ain't bad. My Hobby Lobby, the only one they got's the James Bond Aston Martin.
Yeah.
Which that looks like a pretty cool car.
And it comes with, it's a starter set, so it comes with a little tube of glue, a paintbrush, and 4 little pots of Humbrol paint, which is okay.
My club out in LA had a annual club project one year that you had to build one of those Airfix kits and use everything in the box.
Mm.
So I got a helicopter, and I used the bottles of paints as cargo. You had to show that you used everything.
Let's see if I can pull that off.
Yeah, mine's got quite a few of them to my 43rd scale kits. I might pick a couple of them up.
Where's my 10 out? Here's my 10 out brush.
I bought one already. Mine's starting to get them little model. They're like metal, super realistic, like small scale gun kits. Goat guns is what it's called. I built one of them. I picked it up, man. It's freaking crazy. Come with little bullets you can put in the clip. You know, clock the chamber back, the bullet goes right up, goes into it.
I'm hoping that my Hobby Lobby gets some different ones of the House of Gala kits. It's on their website. They have several, but it's one of those ones where you don't get to pick which one you get.
What?
I know mine too. Mine's getting a lot more Gundams than it used to have.
Yeah. Now they get on the website. You'll get one of those kits, but they don't tell you which kit you're getting. You get whatever one they pull.
That's weird.
Like if you want the 16 scale, the AMT 16 scale 57s, and 55 or 57s. If you order that online, you don't know which one you're going to get. If you're going to get the 55 hardtop, 55 convertible, or 57 hardtop, 57 convertible, you don't know what you're going to get.
That's weird.
Joe said you could call, if you called them up after you made your order, talk to the customer service, they could flag it for say that you want this one, but that's not a complete guarantee that you'll actually get the one you want. But that's just, there's a couple just that way that say that Aoshima one is in So those 16 scale ones. And there's a couple others that are that way that you don't know which one you're going to get. But if you go to the store, then you can obviously you know which one it is you're getting.
Yeah, you can pick one up.
And I'm probably going to get that little Mercedes too when I go there next time. 32nd scale Mercedes.
Darren was showing the parts to that a couple lives ago. And
I had it in my cart last time I went there, and then I saw that Nissan and put the Mercedes Benz down and picked up the Nissan instead.
Yeah, Nissan. I hope mine gets some of the Nissans. Mine has a crap ton of them 43rd scale snap kit Lamborghinis. I thought about buying one, just sending it to Fred to be an ass.
Edward Kill Chat. No. It's getting to be that time of the night, I think. Things are winding down.
The only complaint I have with Fusion Firm are these little brushes that are on the lid don't like to stay on the lid. First time I used mine, mine broke off the lid.
You know, Jimmy, I took that out and threw it away. And then when you want to use it, and when you shake it up real good and you open it up, and inside that cap is the perfect little amount where that tube used to go into. And you just use your regular brush to paint it. And if you run out, then you just put the lid on, shake it again, and it fills that little tube pocket up. You know, then you can put this out of harm's way, so you don't have to worry about tipping it over. Which I've done more than once.
Good idea, actually.
Okay. Yeah, because I took it out first day I got it. Took that brush out and threw it away. I think I still got the one in the gold, but yeah, I still got the one in the gold. But
I'll say you should, because really, once it comes off the lid, it's actually a really nice brush. I've used it a couple times on a couple different things.
got another live stream that just ended. Well, the AMC 48-hour one, I think, is just about to start, or just started.
Yeah. Oh,
So I'm sure
White Castle already come back up.
I'm sure people will be heading over there for too long.
I ain't going with it. I've looked at chat all night.
They got the Discord room running tonight too. That's the wrong black. That's the wrong black.
You said, what is it? What kind of room?
Discord.
Ah.
They set up a 24, or for the 48-hour build. It runs nonstop over there on that Discord.
Yeah, I don't use Discord. I have an account. I heard that I haven't used that shit in years. Man, one of my buddies would always just hang out on there and bullshit when he moved down to southern Missouri. But since he moved back up here, we haven't touched that shit.
Yeah, it gets mostly used for gaming.
Yeah, we just did it to kind of hang out a little bit, almost like video call.
Yeah, that's what it is. But yeah, most of the groups or whatever, rooms, whatever you want to call them, most of them are for gaming.
Yeah. Not a huge online gamer. Paint this chain steering wheel for the, you know.
And it's like the anime stuff that's big on there. And there's a whole bunch of servers just for the anime stuff.
That stuff ain't bad. I think some of the people that are into it are a little weird, but
yeah, the cosplay.
The art style's cool. I can get down with the art style. Like we got a little it's a bakery dessert styles place, and the whole thing's like anime themed.
Yeah.
Like all their little bakery stuff. It's all themed like the. What the hell did I get? They were Pikachu poppers. They were like little. What they were like donut holes, but they were yellow. Oh, they're good. Little Pokemon shit. That's something I can never get into is Pokemon, whatever it is. I don't know. Apparently, Sonic is like technically an anime, so I guess I'm into Sonic. Just because I thought the Sonic games were cool.
Okay. Let that dry. Put that in there. You're hunting rabbits.
But dry. Got the chain wheel for the El Camino painted, you know. So that dries out, the interior can go together. And my shift knob. was a Sharpie to do this. Not should do the show model. So get my brush on my paints out. This was so big to me.
Thanks, Boston. Yeah, I'm real happy with the way that turned out. In fact, I probably do the same style of thing when I do the. I got one more 85 or 84 back in my stash, and I got 2 or 3 more of those 85, 86 ones. That's the Kaleido translucent green, and I mixed it rather than shoot. You can shoot it straight, but I mixed it into the clear, like clear varnish. I just mixed, started putting drops of that in, and I'd shoot a little bit till it was just the strength I wanted it to be, and then it took about 10 coats of going around it with the just making it darker and darker till I got to the shade I wanted. I just didn't want it. I didn't want to do with regular colors. There were tons of them that were red and silver and black and yellow and like a champagne color. But I thought the green would be something different.
Speaking of yellow, I'll get a photo of it for you, Bob. Next time he drives it, he only drives it to work when it's nice. One of the dudes I work with, he drives a yellow Fiero. That's his little fun car when it's nice out. He drives.
Yeah. So I had the 86. 86 was like a champagne color. It was kind of a pinkish silver.
I can't remember what year he said it was. Peppy little car. He's
done
a few things to the motor and done the exhaust, and it sounds pretty damn good.
V6 with the 5-speed, it would get up and go.
Yeah, that's what amazed me. He's got the exhaust done. It sounds pretty damn good for a V6.
Yeah. The 4-cylinder automatics weren't super peppy, but they were still fast because the car only weighed just around 2,000 pounds.
Yeah, I guess that's how the tuners are. They're just turbo 4-cylinders, but none of them tuner cars weigh anything.
They were just Iron Duke 4-cylinders. They didn't have turbos in them.
Yeah.
At least not out of the factory, they didn't.
Yeah.
The only option was the transmission or in the 4 and or 6-cylinder. You get. But yeah, I had it for probably a year, but then it just wasn't practical. It was my only car, so I got rid of it. I liked having it, it just wasn't practical. Yes, they busted. I just because this stuff is really concentrated. This translucent color they got. So I just mixed up. I probably did about 8 milliliters of their clear varnish, and then tinted it with the green, and I sprayed over that silver. The first time around, it wasn't concentrated enough, so I added a couple more drops. That's just by feel, the color concentration you want, and then sprayed it on. Did the decals, and then I put about 10 more coats of the just straight clear on it. And on that Nissan, I actually put the translucent purple into the clear. So when I cleared it, I put a little bit of that purple in it just so it would help tint it even more towards the purple side.
Yeah, purple looks good on that Nissan. Bumper trims. I use a Sharpie. Really taping off this bumper.
Yeah, that was part of it too. Yeah, I mean, I'm not super tall, so the tallness wasn't a problem. But you were definitely, it's a car you climbed down into when you got into it. Your butt was definitely dragging the ground. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, fancy go-kart with air conditioning, a lot more horsepower.
Yeah.
That's the only new car I ever owned was the Fiero. That I just like had zero, not zero, but it had like 3 miles on it when I got it.
Oh.
Every other car I got was used or was the dealer demo, so it had like 5,000 or 6,000 miles on it when I got him. Yeah. They've got coming out. They've got a whole I think they got like 200 new colors coming out next month. Plus, they've got the paint they're calling the Omni paint, which is thicker. It's kind of like your regular Vallejo. So if you want to, you can thin it for airbrushing, or you can brush paint it straight out of the bottle. And they're going to do military colors and stuff in that too. That's what a big thing in the colors supposedly coming out. It's mostly military colors, but then more varieties of certain colors like your reds and greens and blues and stuff. That you go on their Facebook page, they got you can see the pictures where they got just a whole row of those little I call them the test cars, the little test shapes, lined up with all the different colors on it. They're just sitting there painting them so they can take pictures of them for the. Yeah. Be nice. I don't. The paint itself, when I spray it, I don't smell the paint at all. The varnish smells like house paint, like latex house paint. What it kind of smells like. Kind of got that smell, but it's not real strong. I can spray it with the paint booth hose in the house. So I don't have to pipe it up the door for that. So yeah, it's not. As far as the regular ones, they don't really. When you're spraying them, you don't smell them at all. All right, Gary, you take care of yourself. Glad to see you back in the fold.
All right, brother. Catch you later, Gary. I go ahead and put the seats in the interior. My snips.
Yeah. That's where a lot of people are buying those, buying the Puros because they could take the body panels off, and they have all kinds of kits to make them look like exotic cars, like the Ferraris and stuff.
The seats don't business interior.
Yeah, for a while they kind of became like the Volkswagens of the 80s. You know, they buy all the kit car stuff to put on them. Because the body panels were plastic, and they just screwed onto the sub body. You could unscrew and pop those off and swap them out. Made it real easy to do body work. Yeah, but you could do that and there were kits out with various dress up kit for like doing the Ferraris and stuff.
See, props. Let's see, it does not sit in there.
Touch up that black.
Fix it all the way. Sit up or sit all the way back? I can sit all the way back. Nope. Good Lord. I do that. No, okay. Maybe the thing I stuck that on, I would never.
Okay.
These are newer style seeds. I'm working on it right now.
Okay. Well,
Oh, Jesus. Why is this sheet so tall? I don't want to see a little taller than the other for some reason. Three seats on this. Yeah, it'll work. Yeah, that'll work. A little bit. Let's take it like some of these seats. Right?
not yet.
I should have did the tip of the shifter gold. That's okay. It's already blended now. Let's call it. Ooh. Oops.
Okay. Okay. Please let these primaries be over so they'll quit blowing my phone up. Boston, I haven't been on there since this morning. Probably going to shut this one down pretty soon because there ain't much going on. I'm pretty much done for tonight. And I'll probably pass through there and say hello before I go find me some dinner. There, and I'll probably bounce into Discord for a few minutes, see who's over there too.
Yeah.
But I can't do no more with this Bugatti tonight. I have to wait for the body to body to cook so that I can clear it tomorrow. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just shut it down because we're got nothing going on. You guys are welcome to go over to Zoom if you want and hang out. But I'm gonna go find me some dinner.
So I got a couple things I still want to do, so I might hop over to Zoom if anybody else wants to.
All right, I want to thank everybody for coming tonight, and we'll be back our regular time on Wednesday. And if we have to, we'll fill in for Brian next week and the week after, or whatever it takes. So with that, I want to say good morning, good evening, good night, and we'll see you next time, guys. All right.
Catch you guys all later.